Okay, we'll have.
Maybe go to Invicta.
Oh, we could look for Terran's lantern or something in Invicta.
Cool. Just don't get kidnapped.
Oh, we gotta be real careful. It'll be okay. I mean,
Just don't stay on the main path and you should be fine.
No.
we'll look.
Well, unless you're 7, but 7, if you get hit by a blow dart, you're not exactly gonna.
Yeah, I mean,
You get my
bones.
load out, just grab my sister and teleport out.
Yeah, I'm sure. Calliope's like, I'm fine. 7 and me will be fine. I mean, a lich. A whole lich.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone's not going to approach you with 7.
And walking skeleton.
Also, it's the stream's back up, so.
Yeah.
But,
Hi, stream.
hi,
Oh, hi, YouTube.
hi, 3 viewers that are probably here in bots right now. I don't know about other like outside people. But would you like to commence the plan? It's gonna be morning when the plan starts to commence. So y'all prep in. You get swampy. You get. All of you are gonna have to roll performance checks to see how well you can do this. I have to go to my other character sheets.
I got 13.
13. I'm gonna keep these in my head. Twins.
Could I get a buff because I played dead before? I'm always playing dead or injured or whatever the
It
fuck.
really is.
I mean, I'll get you like a +2 to any roll, plus whatever you get. So
Okay.
just a little boost because you play
Performance?
performance. Yes. The roll for R and Theo.
Nice.
You have to be convincing though.
Gotcha.
And
I
here,
tricked him once.
I'll tell you another trick thing to this,
I
okay?
said +1.
Tell
Plus
half
2, just
truth.
plus 2.
21.
So if you
Yeah,
tell
you're
them they knew where you were, that is the truth. We did know where he was. So you never outright say, yeah, I killed him. Because then he'll be able to see that you're wrong, like you're lying, probably. Okay?
Especially if he has Zone of Truth cast.
Exactly. So dance around the truth. Zone of truth makes you tell the truth, no matter what. So if you say anything, you try to tell a lie, he'd be able to know. So, bottom line is, you have to try and give half truths.
So I hit both of y'all in the back of the head. Not hard.
Yeah, bonk us in the head. Bonk us. So that way
you could knock us out.
Oh, if you get knocked out, y'all are not gonna have to roll
No.
for force, but he's gonna have to
we
roll
can't
for
be
force.
knocked out because if something happens and he throws us in the lava,
Oh.
we'll have to be able to stop it.
True.
So just like tap us in the back of the head and be like, yeah, I hit them in the back of the head. Because that's true.
Right.
Just like flick us and we're like, ouch.
There you go. So, half truth. Remember that. That's the way you get away with it. Now, I could lie my ass off. You cannot. Just so we're clear, because we tried it before. It didn't work that well.
Alright, so
Hopping in the wagon.
I think Theo got a 11 and then R got a 15 on performance. So
Damn, he got behind me. What did you get?
41.
yeah, no, he
41?
20 41
Oh.
41
So good at fucking performing like I'm dead.
41
Damn, I heard golf today, y'all.
41 it's the kids.
Yeah, really.
But okay, so we're doing the plan and it's gonna be like about like close to noon morning around that area as you commence the actual plan.
And you know what? If your dad tries to come close to us to make sure we're dead, we could just like,
Yeah, we could just all kill him at once.
Just jump in. He's like,
I wonder if they are dead.
Wait, how are we going to
I'm
convince
not
him?
fucking
Like, is there
hard.
a dead smell?
You probably smell dead enough with the swamp and blood, so
Yeah.
they're fine.
I tried at this point.
plus, if you killed us if you killed us this day, if you killed us the day of, we probably would not be decomposing enough to smell bad.
What's also going to be fun about this is I get to see how my dad would react if I died. That's going to be fun.
I had to kill her.
I had to kill her.
Let's see if he gets angry or sad or whatever. I'm sure it'll be nothing.
Well, she had to do what she had to do.
Y'all are
Hopefully
like,
he's happy about it because if not, that's gonna be some emotional stuff.
Well, we can immediately kill him. In that case, we just gotta get chewing. That's the whole reason of this. We just have to get past the gods. So the ones we're trying to convince are the gods more so they're not my father.
Pretty much.
So off we go.
Alright, so y'all are gonna go to Sage Myth. You actually can't teleport there right now.
We're not gonna do that anyway.
Alright, so you're gonna take the long ass walk through the desert to Sage Myth.
Wait, so am I like dragging them? Dragging
Um,
the wagon? Am I riding
Y'all
them?
can just like walk there and then you start dragging a certain way. Because I mean,
Yeah, we're in a, there's definitely a wagon though.
yeah, no, you.
Oh, we gotta fix Madra's death too.
Oh
Is
yeah.
she covered too?
Madra would just.
Unless you leave her at home, I guess.
You know what? Madra should just be a cockroach just crawling over your
Yeah,
bodies.
She'll just be hanging out in like my armor or something. She can go under.
Bro, that's so good. Okay.
Sorry, let me close some tabs. Alright, so. Sorry, I'm just laughing at the fucking. Madra's a fly that's just going around y'all's body.
Little mosquito.
Anyway, you start to get close enough where you can start to push the wagon, where it might not be too sus. And as y'all approach, you notice that the sky starts to get very cloudy, almost.
Cloudy as in like gray or cloudy as in red?
Like gray.
Or
Oh.
cloudy as in like the dead ghost parade.
Oh yeah, I forgot the ghost parade's around there.
Oh no.
Well, just kidding. No, it's not night, so you won't encounter the ghost parade. So, but it does get pretty cloudy, like unusually cloudy. I don't know.
Is this like olive cloudy?
Like what?
Olive cloudy? Like for hometown cloudy? Is it like Diablos cloudy?
Abnormal cloudy.
Okay. Onward.
You're just
Yeah, I guess we could go.
It's kind of sucks because you're going through sand, so like,
But you're a Goliath.
you're having an okay time, but it's also like fuck, because you're pushing it along, and eventually, you hear as you approach the city, you start to hear like screams, almost like innocent people live screams and shit like that, and yeah, it's pretty good.
I just keep walking, ignoring everything around me.
You keep walking, you see people seem to be running from something. They're like running, dying. It's pretty bad.
Just grab somebody. What's happening?
they don't seem to respond before they try to get out of your hold.
Start
almost.
shaking. Or not like. Yes, like.
He's like, you need to get out of here. What the hell are you doing here?
What's wrong? What's happening?
I don't know. We just need to get out.
Why are you fighting?
As you hold onto him, you see like the life gets sucked out of him, and he kind of like shrivels up and dies so bad.
Oh no!
I get the cart and turn back around.
Fucking running.
You see like people like people are like screaming help and everything around you.
Oh
Can
my.
I go like a?
You know, it's the orb.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh shit, that's what it is. I'm like,
Y'all
oh,
are in the
God.
cart, and are y'all looking around too, or you just? You,
Eric's probably like,
one eye.
Peeping over like.
Dang, that one got here fast.
Yeah, y'all can't really see because I guess you're in a wagon piling on each other.
Well, would we die just by being here?
Yeah, you don't really know.
Been through to that orb before.
Yeah, that's the one he was.
You.
Huh. I guess we can't keep going.
If we start dying, I guess we just run.
but we just wake up from being dead and start running away.
You can tell some people. Taryn, you hear cries for help, and it almost sounds like how Diablos burned your village, and people sound like the same exact way as they do before.
Dude, this is really fucking something.
Anyway, you go up. Okay, now you gotta pull the wagon up the steps. So.
Oh my god!
You both gotta act like you're dead. What are you doing?
Well, we're still getting jostled by the stairs.
Yeah. What are you doing? You go up the stairs, and eventually you come across like a big archway, and you see like stairs down now, but into a plaza where you see that giant, orb, and you see it absorbing like almost like a blue essences from around it.
Oh no. We're gonna go straight to the orb.
You
bro.
see some corpses around it, but you notice that there's not a lot of corpses as there was in the picture here.
So it's not done
Let's go bring a flame.
We're gonna go and try and attack the dad. He's gonna be like, orb absorbs him.
It's like a straw.
He figures out we're not dead and just goes.
You don't seem to notice Adam Salius around here at all right now.
Can anyone see us?
Right now you don't see anything, but you hear whispers around you.
Whispers. Oh, look. Kind of look
Perception?
around.
Yeah, roll perception.
Mr. Dalios, where are you? We killed your daughter.
Oh, you serious? Oh, 12.
A 12. You see like the dead bodies, like you know how like you get like in video games you have that like raw essence coming off of like corpses. You kind of see that, but it's like a blue blackish aura radiating from them. Just like the orb now looks black and with the outline of blue.
I yell, Adam.
Oh my god, it feels
Where
like
you at? I need you.
y'all can whisper to him, by the way, to advice to Zod right now.
Oh, and Mrs. Salio's not Adam.
Oh, Mr. Salios, where you at? I need your help. Urgent news, important stuff.
Your daughter's dead.
Your kid or daughter's dead.
So what does he say? What does he say? What did you say?
Your daughter's dead,
Are
bro.
you saying that?
No.
Okay, no, say what Zod is gonna say.
Half truths.
Mr. Salios. That's I just call out his name.
You hear him speak, but you don't know where he's coming from. And he's like, yes,
Like the Wizard
Zod.
of Oz.
Why have you come over here?
I have important news. It's urgent.
And what's the news? As his like voice is kind of like echoing through this area.
Can I see you?
Just a little busy right
How
now.
do I know this is you?
Just a little busy right
I
now.
can hear him hurting.
I'm just a little busy right now. Just tell me right now. Y'all like a rascal, like y'all like the kids in the trench coat trying not to laugh.
It's your,
And you did.
it's your daughter.
What about my daughter?
They knew where you were. They tried to come.
I had to stop them.
I had to stop. I had to.
Stop them. Waiting.
I had to stop them.
And you see him like he appears. He appears right behind you, like gives you a jump scare almost. Y'all don't see it, obviously. 'Cause
Yeah,
you-
their eyes are closed.
yeah. Hang on, both of y'all act dead. What are you doing? All right. Sorry, I had to act dead for Arathea. But he sits. He puts a hand on your shoulder and like jump scares you a bit. You feel like a cold touch almost. And he's like, so you have stopped them.
They snuck away.
Think what? It's okay. You can stumble and then say what you want to say. It's okay. No penalties that bad.
They left from the group. They left from the group and came to find you. And I couldn't let that happen. So I took them out.
Now that that last part, you need a persuasion check. What are your performances? Check. You got a 21. You got a 13. Okay. Sorry, I gotta do some math right now.
I'm on the bottom of the pile. I'm on the very bottom.
Sorry.
4.
Plus 15 plus 11. Okay.
Maybe if he doesn't believe you, he'll check us himself, and then we can.
You're on the top row for sure. You're 21.
And the beard.
Okay. You got a 4.
What did he get?
No, you got a 4.
He said he got it.
No. Ooh. You killed them.
They were leaving, or they were trying to get away. So I had to hit them in the back of the head.
It's pretty. That's a good. You see him like take a sword out. He's like, let's test it.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Who's on the top?
He tested.
Who's on the top of the pile?
It's fucking me, bitch!
I'm looking away.
Oh my
Are you
god!
ready?
Good thing I have hit points of 121.
Not if he stabbed you in the heart or the neck.
Well, he's gonna have to take off my armor first.
Oh, that's a good point.
He looks at him and he's gonna aim towards your neck because that's the exposed part of your body. He's not an idiot now. He knows. You feel the cold touch of the blade on your neck.
That's too bad that I don't have any stabby things except for my fucking two-handed sword and my scimitar.
He's like, this one was always annoying.
Me!
You just wake up. Me! Which you can do something at this moment because right now the blade is right on Taryn's neck.
Do I have enough time to pray?
Do you have time to pray? Yes, you do.
Hey,
Tempest.
Tempest.
Zod, what's going on?
Help me,
Where
Lord.
are?
What do I do?
Where are you? Where are you?
Look. I don't know. There's dead people. There's corpses. This cold-handed man about to stab
What the
somebody.
hell is that?
You're smart. What do I do here?
I don't know what the fuck that is, but what's it? Give me a rundown. A simple rundown. What do you need done?
Man wants the
That
whole
man
story. I'm
is about to
die
stab
here.
them. Do I grab him? Do I hit him? Do I take the folks and run? Do I break the orb? What do I do?
Can I roll to use my crowbar on her dad?
Sorry, I'm gonna go with this first. I'm gonna take that, but I'll get to you in a second. But you can do that. But
Give me assistance. You're a god. You're supposed to be smart and stuff.
well, what you know, we're fighters, right? Grab a hold of that weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Use your strength. Take it out. Take him out.
I want you to be honest with me. Do we have any chance of winning this?
Yes, you do. It seems like this orb has awful power that I don't even know what the fuck is going on. So, like, I can't tell you what the hell's going on there. But
Should I attack him?
probably best bet. That orb's too big for you.
How about break the orb? Or stop it?
Beat it up.
Last time we did that, we almost died on a little one. Well, we didn't die, but we took a lot of damage.
How about take out her dad who's got a freaking knife to my throat already?
I was gonna say, how about deal? I was gonna say, Devils was actually gonna say, he's like, deal with the man first. That's actually controlling the orb.
Gotcha.
Then the orb can be dealt with.
So, do you like make me?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, whatever you want, man.
Man, get ripped as fuck. Anyway, you can use your crowbar on him, but you feel a overall excessive strength on you. You'll
Do I have
get
my weapon in hand.
yeah. I mean, you can. You're a barbarian, so it's really easy for you to unsheath your weapon really fast. So you're gonna get an advantage to any strength roll, anything with strength.
I just swing at his head.
Do you want to do your thing first? Or you want to do Zod's thing?
I also
well.
have a DM question.
Yes.
My gym weapon, I think, instantly makes someone do a given command within reason twice per day. Do they have to make a roll for that?
They will, and depending on what's going on, it may not work as well.
And would they know?
They would know.
I'll let him do it first, just in case.
You also have to see them too, so I mean, if you can't see them, then you're on like the bottom. So you want him to do? Okay, Zod, you want to hit him with your weapon? You want to blunt hit him or slam? Or which weapon are you using? Like a hammer, a great sword?
The hammer.
Hammer, you're gonna hit him in the head.
Just crack his head open like I was supposed to do that.
Roll strength with advantage. So roll 2 times. This is funny. I like this.
This one?
Yeah, someone that says strength.
Good thing Taryn has pretty good nerves.
14.
There's no acting
Oh, wait. 24.
Nice. You won by 4 points.
20 plus 4.
He got an 18 and he has a +2 to strength.
I had nat 20.
Yeah. Oh, you got a nat 20?
Yeah, plus
Fucking hell, you win no matter what. So, you're aiming towards him, right? Yeah, you are behind him as he's like, you feel the blade getting like, almost getting pushed down into your throat.
Kind of right there.
Yeah.
Eyes go scared.
Yeah, but it would just like fly out of his hand. So it might nick Taryn in the throat, but compared to getting stabbed in it, you've saved him a lot. So, you feel the sword like nick you in the throat as it flies, and you hear like, y'all can't see it, but you hear a crack for y'all. Like almost like a like a hit.
My eyes come open.
Yeah.
You can tell that he was able to see the hit coming. However, he wasn't able to hold the hit, so he put his arm up, right? But you did a lot of damage to him. You get to roll your damage for the hammer, the highest dice.
That's this.
Shattered his arm.
Yeah, it's that one.
Damn, you broke his arm like that.
8. Roll another time because you have 2 actions.
Imagine hearing someone's arm shattering from the pieces.
A 0. Oh.
No, you won't. No, it's a 10. Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
Okay.
what?
0.
Sorry.
So 14.
If you
I'm
get
writing
chance,
that down,
you can
so.
send that command. You should tell him to like stay still. Do not move.
Anyway, yeah, y'all hear it shatter almost, and a scream of pain. But he blocked your attack. But you notice that his arm didn't break almost, but it almost like it's like it cracked, like a magic crack appeared upon it.
Let's jump him. Oh.
The orb. You're the one that can see the orb. You notice that the orb trembles a bit when you hit him. When you hit him that hard. And he stops. He's like, so this is what it's come to. I see.
This gives me Strahd's Castle and its heart vibes.
That's fair. I didn't even think of that. But
Like the castle is her dad.
and he's gonna do an attack against y'all now because you attacked him. He's gonna send a force wave out, knock over the cart, which y'all won't be able to save because you're laying in the cart. And you'll get to roll a dexterity saving throw. You're not gonna take a lot of damage for this as a preface. It's more to just hinder you.
Are you serious?
What'd you
6.
6.
It went from 18 to 4.
What did we say?
You're not saving at all.
No, we failed. We're in the cart.
You can't move that. You can't move that fucking
Walking off of
fast.
each other.
Like trying to crawl out. So you're gonna take all of you are taking full damage for this because you failed. You suck. I'm just kidding. You're gonna take 20 damage, all of you, from the force, and you're gonna be flown back. 20, yeah. Ow! 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 I should have believed you. But I guess I had a slimmer of belief. No matter, I had a backup plan for
But
this
we
anyway.
besties.
Bro, we're besties! Damn, that's an automatic nat 20. You fucking win. He's calm now. No, I was kidding.
Choose the power of friendship.
Shit. No matter. Y'all are, the people down in the cart are just, y'all kind of just laying on the ground.
Yo, get up! Help me!
I mean, you kind of got knocked, but he seems to already be planning another attack. And y'all have to roll initiative.
What? We can't just talk about this.
Not anymore.
You're the one who wanted me, then.
Ooh, 22, nat 20. 20. How do I say that? Do I say nat 20, 22, or?
You just say nat 20. You got a 22 on initiative there. The nat 20s usually don't count for initiative, but if the boss rolls higher, you'll automatically get first. So you will be first. 10, 11. I'm gonna roll for him.
And Theo.
Theo and R are just going last because I'm too lazy to roll for them. I'm too lazy. So you get to go first, but y'all are still on the ground, so it's gonna take y'all an action to get up.
Bruh.
Yes.
Okay, then lay on the floor.
Okay, lay on the
How far
floor.
away from them?
You're like 30 feet. I won't count the movement right now because y'all are kind of close quarters.
I was hitting with the javelin. This thing's
You
has
can.
30 range.
You can. You gotta roll to hit though if you're gonna hit him from a distance.
Right. 13.
13. That doesn't hit him. You miss and it gets sucked into the orb.
What?
He misses the javelin and gets sucked
Oh
into
no,
the orb.
this is a melee weapon.
Oh, I thought you were throwing it
No,
30
I was-
feet.
Stop.
Oh, you're still gonna miss him, but you go.
I still have it.
Oh yeah, you still have it in your hand. You didn't if you didn't throw it. And it's his turn,
I
actually.
think he's going to try and absorb us in the orb.
Should just tap it.
Yeah.
Or shield bash. I thought of it. I was like, what if I can hit him? Like knocks him off, or I don't know.
He's gonna take his turn, and he seems to cast an incantation that you can't understand because it's some weird ass fucking language, and orb language. And you notice the orb shakes a bit, and you see like more of these like blue aura things start coming towards into the orb, and the orb starts to grow.
No.
And then he's gonna do another action because he's 2 actions in his turn.
Oh wait, I have 2 actions too.
Oh yeah, wait, go take out the action.
I just tackle him.
I mean, you can't. It's gonna be called grappling. You're gonna have to roll a strength check, and he's gonna have to roll against that.
He loves me. 21.
21. Let's see if he gets higher than that. He's gonna spend one of his points to get another roll on that to try again.
What's he spending?
Spending points.
Point.
It's points, just like sorcerers and wizards and shit do. You're gonna try to grapple him.
Tackle him to the ground.
Attack him. Your strength save does well. So you have him grappled. Yeah, so he's just kind of staying there, but he's still gonna take his turn. He's still able to cast the incantation since you did not cover his mouth.
Oh god dang.
And you see the orb again. The other power, like I said, it grows a little bit, but he can't seem to cast any other spell. But he's gonna try to roll again to break out of your hold. So you're gonna roll a strength check against him.
Yeah, thankfully,
18.
18, he fails, so you have him in a grapple. So yeah, you're just kind of like, shh. That's pretty good. Y'all won't be able to get up without spending an action because he is grappled.
good.
So it's now your turn.
I can't get up without taking an action.
No, you can because he's grappled.
Oh.
So you don't have to use an action anymore to get up.
What happened with the incantation? Have you done anything yet?
It seemed to have made the orb grow bigger, but you're not sure what else because no one has made a check against it.
Probably absorb more souls if I'm a big
You
guess.
can also roll cards. He's still grappled then, right?
He is. He failed his check. So Zod is like, and he's
Presently holding him.
yeah. So I mean, unless
Huh?
he.
You are presently holding
Oh.
her dad.
Especially if you're caressing and holding.
The hearing today, bro, the ambiance.
Your rock tumbling's loud.
So if I hit him with something, it would automatically hit if you grab.
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready for this, Jay?
You have to watch out because Zod is also in the.
Well, I'm gonna walk straight up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stare at him and do what I want to do. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna gently go
Okay.
and make sure it's not Zod.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Don't say it like that.
I'm waiting for you to do
You're
it.
looking at me all suspicious, like you got some.
I'm
evil
waiting for
plan.
you
I don't like
to
your
do
evil plans.
something.
She's got a plan. She's gonna take her great sword. And she's gonna put
For what reason?
Crimson Ride on it,
Mm-hmm.
which is one action
Yeah.
in total.
I trust you enough. I trust you enough that I don't really like you can.
That's a bonus action.
Yeah.
But she does that, and then she goes
Mm-hmm.
on. I don't know. She's not trying to like hurt him because she wants to bind him. That's her goal, and she doesn't want to accidentally hurt Zod in some process. So she's not going to try and even hurt him. She's just trying to. First thing she does, okay,
Uh-huh.
she takes her great sword and goes. Does she get him?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Does he bleed?
You notice that he does not bleed. It seems like how Theo was kind of like Theo didn't bleed,
Ah, you
Oh, hell
fucker.
no.
but you'll still do like extra damage with any blood ray. So
Fuck the extra damage. I wanted to control him.
I'm sorry. He didn't bleed. He doesn't bleed.
Daddy, why don't you play?
Dad, why don't you bleed?
Alright, I'll use my second action.
Remember, you have astrology and stuff too.
Why don't you stab him in the brain? Lobotomize him.
This is some rimworld shit. Like fuck.
I really need to make like a sociopath, psychopath character. Serial killer? I need one of those.
She'll do her feature Gemini command him.
Yeah, you can give him one command within reason.
She's gonna command that he
It's like grapple.
destroy the orb.
Can do you want him to be able to speak through this or not?
Oh, do you have his mouth covered?
No.
I just,
He just kind of he hasn't grappled. Yeah.
Like command him to like, I don't know, like command the orb to blow up. I don't know. Destroy it. Like destroy the orb. No, whatever means necessary.
Maybe not blowing us up at the same time.
I mean, if he needs getting rid of it. But yeah, she gets.
She's like trying to make it.
She just says,
Surrender
disengage or destroy said orb.
destroy the orb. Is that what you said?
Or disengage it. I don't know. Same difference.
Yeah, it kind of is the same.
Turn it off.
Oh, you have to let go of him if he's gonna do something. So, but you can tell
let's
the
take
spell.
a turn now.
No, not right now. There's no turns because he's kind of.
But does it work?
It does work, but he's gonna start disengaging the orb, but you see him almost smile and he's like, destroy the orb, right? And then you see more souls start to come into it, and it expands a bit, but then it collapses almost. And then
You didn't even fight me on this.
well because you the Gemini command, right? And then you did the Gemini command.
What an absolute asshole.
Sorry.
I fucking hate this man.
Someone cut his tongue out or something.
So hang on, I gotta search up what I want to find.
Bruh.
better if he destroys the orb and not us. No.
Like when it gets the backlash.
Yeah, but no. Apparently the orb is buddy.
His buddy, whatever. You see something like start to form from the orb.
Oh,
No.
fuck, man. Are you fucking kidding me?
He said you wanted to destroy it.
Oh, fuck off.
You see some sort of like armored creature come out of it. As you hear the screaming of souls with
Animated armor.
within its body, and it holds a large scythe.
You have a picture of it?
Yeah, it's all
Oh, word.
Oh, word!
Do we know what that is?
No, you have no fucking clue.
Fuck no, you ain't never seen this shit.
You
You
know
know
what?
life.
Ask Mary. Pretty sure this man summoned one of the fucking evil thingies.
What's evil thingies?
That's crazy. That looks like an animated armor.
Or like like dead.
The horseman?
Yeah, the horseman.
Can I history check it?
Yeah.
Is that gonna be an action?
Right now you're out of initiative. I'll just use your original initiative scores. 8. You fucking don't know.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
You fucking don't. You fucking don't.
was it history?
It's history, but you won't know how to because you never seen the Horseman of Death. Theo can roll history.
Oh, so if I rolled high enough, I would know.
Yeah, but Theo's gonna roll. He gets a nat 20. He's like, that's not fucking related to the Horseman of Death or anything.
Oh.
Yes, that's what he says.
What is it?
I don't know.
Well, that's not helpful.
There's souls in it. That's all I know.
Well, that's nice, and my dad probably commands it.
That's,
He's like, you're very right, dear.
Fuck you.
We're
No one
out
asked
of initiative,
you.
right?
What?
We're out of initiative, right?
You're out of initiative, so you can kind of do whatever you want, but you're about to get back into initiative.
It's like trying to scare him into telling us, like threaten him.
You can intimidate him. Yeah, you can roll intimidation.
One of my only good ones. 24.
Got a nat 20. He resists your intimidation. Why don't you just figure out for yourself?
How about no?
How about no? Anyway, it's ready to fight, so y'all are back in your original initiative.
Can I do one last thing?
Yes.
Can I insight it
Yes.
to see how strong it is?
Yes. Y'all got here early enough where in the painting there was more corpses, but now you don't see that many compared to the painting. It's manageable. It's very manageable.
That's good. Hey y'all, this is manageable.
I think we need to kill my father.
Because he's on the field and that thing is on the field, but you can tell that Adam is just a bit stronger than whatever that thing is.
That's interesting. So if we got here any later, basically it would be a lot worse. That's good. Not
Good thing I have
Good thing we're
good
here.
hatred for my father.
Anyway, we're actually going to start off where he's not grappling anymore because you had to let him go for the thing to happen. We're going to start with you because you didn't get your turn.
Cool. I am going to cast a spell.
Do it.
Okay. I'm going to cast Bless.
Bless.
So, bless up to 3 creatures of your choice. So,
I wish Trapple did that to me.
You walked out with 7 status effect.
Yeah, with a 1d4 plus on my tests or something.
so whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and then add the number to the attack roll. So I'm gonna do it to R, Ophelia, and Zod.
So you get 1d4. Well, yeah, Theo's kind of fine, so Theo's just chilling.
Yeah.
He'll be
So
okay.
1d4. What is that?
So basically, it adds to any of your saving throws or attack rolls. So like, let's say you feel like you did pretty bad. Like you said, you can ask me like you got a 14 on your attack roll, and you're like, hey, does that hit? I'm like, no. He's like, can I add that 1d4? I'm like, yes. And you roll the d4 and add whatever it's added on there.
So I'll do a save. What would I roll?
It adds to whatever. So like, let's say you're rolling a save, you can add 1d4 to it if you wish.
Actually, I'm gonna cast it at second level so I can add Theo.
At Thea, okay.
Yeah.
So like, basically 1d4 is just basically extra dice. Like, so you're like saying like, oh, if I can't, oh, I didn't make the save. If I roll 1d4, could I make the save? And I'm like, yes. You're like, okay, I rolled that 1d4 and I'll add whatever to it. So like a bonus, basically. It's like how inspiration works is the same way. Like inspiration is given out by the DM. Like you did a good job. Here you go. It's a candy. As they call me, I'm Jod. I'm Jod.
I think that's all I can do. I think that's my action.
Don't you have 2 actions?
I can attack twice.
I'd count that as 2 actions.
Okay.
Some DMs don't count it, but I count it.
I will also attack Mr. Salios with my
Beat him
Sword
up.
of Alexander.
Beat him up. Beat him up. Does that damage twice to undead?
Yeah,
Good.
I got a 10 to hit
So
though.
he's dead.
Yeah, it doesn't hit him.
I don't.
You can always ask your gods, anyway.
Give me a blessing.
Tier.
Oh wait.
Yes.
Can you make it so I hit this man?
Yes.
No?
Yes, you hit the man. But yo, that's tier. That's it. You can't use tier again.
Okay.
He said I was jacked up. What buff did they give me?
That gave you advantage on your strength to hit him.
Oh.
It's already used up, so you can't use it again. But I'll tell you that did some pretty good damage to him.
So I got 9, so that's gonna be times 2 is 18 damage to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then it also says each hit enemy must make a con save.
They do, and they take psychic damage.
Is that only to undead or is that to every
That's all
enemy?
to every enemy. The undead multiplier, he passes. I'm sorry, he got above a 20.
No worries.
Anyway, it's oh my god, it's my character's turns. But I'm gonna go to you as I roll for my characters because they're just gonna cast spells. So you can plan your attack now. So you have the Reaper, and then you have Salios.
He said Salos was the bigger threat, correct?
Yes. Theo's gonna try to cast. No, R's gonna try to cast Hold Person on him. So let's see what he can do. He's gonna cast it
Remember, you can add the D4
to.
any saving throw or attack spell. I mean, attack roll.
Oh my god, he fails! So, you see Argo like that, and he's like, hold! And you see Sally stand in place. So he's paralyzed by
He's
R.
there.
He's just standing there. He can't do anything right now. And then Theo's gonna cast probably some overpowered crazy spell because he's a bunch of freaking crazy spells. Can't use Disintegrate again. No, it's just not fun. He's gonna cast Insect Plague, where Salios is and the suit of armor is. And he's gonna have to roll a con save. Fucking fails that too. So he's gonna take full damage for this. Damn, luck's coming out for y'all tonight.
Good.
And he's gonna take. Oh my god. I'm like at 19 damage. Fuck. 60. Okay. Oops. Yeah, so he's standing still. So you don't have to roll to hit him unless you're doing a ranged attack. But if you're gonna go up and be like, you can.
So for my first thing, could I add rage or for my first?
Yeah. You are. It's your.
Attack?
Yeah, you can go into a rage and beat him the hell up. You
I
can,
forgot he was a barbarian.
you can teach him how the barbarian works.
I don't know how to do this.
I
So
love
is it-
barbarian. Okay, so basically, I would go into a rage for every fight because it adds so much to everything.
I'm gonna eat this, by the way.
Okay. So yeah, go into a rage. I would. And then I think it gives you another attack.
Yeah, read up on it.
You gain a strength advantage and saving throws, plus or not on attacks.
+3 melee damage with strength weapons, resistant bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. You can't cast or concentrate on spells.
And that's fine because barbarians
I'm
can't
lost.
cast
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
anyway, so I don't even know the point.
It was just for if you have scrolls and stuff.
Yeah, and so the crazy part is that, you know, it gives you those resistances to every physical damage type, which is cool. So yeah, basically what you're mostly going to be paying attention to is adding the 3 damage to your ship.
Just remember.
And then whenever you'll have to do any saving throws, you'll have vision for that too.
So you get basically any attack you land, you get +3 damage to that attack.
Whack him in the mouth with the hammer so he can stop talking.
Said that much. You don't even need to roll the hit.
Oh,
You don't need to roll the hit. Just roll your damage.
so I got 9, so +3, or no, 9 plus 4 is 13. I add the other 3 to it.
Mm-hmm.
So 16.
17. 14 plus 3 is 17.
I got 13.
Oh, I thought. Okay, so
And then
Plus-
was that your first attack?
Yeah, but does the rage count as a?
yes, it counts for the whole turn until someone knocks you out. So it counts for the.
Your rage won't end until you're not in battle or someone like kills you,
So,
knocks you out.
If you're in battle right now, it'll last forever.
So do I get my second move or?
Yeah, you get your second attack, and then you get to add that +3 damage too. By the way, Salios is held in place because of R. R casted a successful hold person against him.
Add 9. Well, that's with the 3 in there.
Oh, okay, that's still good. He is bloodied already. Yeah, he's taking a big fucking punch, and he's gonna try to break out of R's hold. He's gonna break out of R's hold. R's like, haha, buddy. He fails. That's funny. That's good though. But the Reaper lady will get to attack.
Oh, shoot, I forgot.
I don't know. It looks like a lady. It's got tits. That's what it does. It's got tits.
Oh, it does.
The way you said, oh, it does. That really got me. So she's gonna roll to hit on all of you. She seems to sweep her scythe across the arena.
Her aesthetic kind of reminds me of like a Dark Azrael.
It's pretty cool, ain't it?
Did you get it from Diablo?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I love Diablo. That's my favorite game. So she's gonna hit. She's gonna try to hit Zod.
It'll be a deck save or.
There's no save against this. You just gotta see if she can hit you. Well, what's your armor class? It says AC. It's under like a little armor
Oh,
icon.
16.
Oh, she fucking hits you.
If you want to try and dodge things, you can always prepare a dodge or a reaction. Or
What's
whatever.
your armor class?
And that would be a turn? Or.
That's on your turn. So you can't do that now, but next time.
She
you can
hits.
do that.
Don't give me the face. All right, Taryn, your turn. Let's see if she hits you. She misses you. And she's gonna roll. Just say, why don't you love me? Oh God, it hits Theo and R too. So
I do have that D4.
for the ones, it's not gonna help.
Will it help me?
No. I'm sorry, but it won't. Anyway,
Armor classes.
16. Oh, is that good, bad?
she got a 19 against. Well, no, she got a 21 against you.
What you do against me?
19.
Oh.
What you gonna get me?
9.
Damn.
And
Bro.
then, yeah, no, she hits. She hits Theo and R.
Okay.
So, okay, so you're gonna take physical damage for you get half of this damage first.
Is it non-magical?
This part is non-magical. Do you get resistance?
Oh, is that because the rage?
To bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay, any
Oh, he
any
does
physical.
too. He gets resistance.
So both of you are gonna take half damage from this, okay? So I'm gonna tell you the amount they're gonna take damage from. But I just want you to know that.
That's why you want to go to range.
I'm gonna take half damage from this attack.
So the rage made it half damage.
Yes.
Because that's what you would have taken for.
If the dice would load.
That's because of astrology for me.
Okay, so you both will take 20 damage.
Oh,
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
But then you're gonna take, after you've put that in, you're gonna take psychic damage, which is a magic damage, which you cannot resist. Yeah, you can't.
I might get Tyr to put his blessing on the sword of Alexander.
You already used here.
Well, yeah, I know. I just mean like to
You both will take 42 damage.
42.
Yeah.
instead of Maestro. I mean,
Like you feel the like slice of the scythe. Also, R and Theo are bloodied as well, so they're down half. You feel the slice, right? And you get nicked. You see that R and Theo get nicked pretty bad. Not even nicked, they get sliced. And then you feel another shockwave hit you and it hurts your head. Like that's what you feel from the scythe. And you feel like as that hits you, you feel like throwing up almost. Start throwing on the field.
Would Constitution help it?
No, not that. Not that attack. But then it goes to Ophelia.
Well, he doesn't have one, so I can't do much.
Oh, so he's pretty like beat up. So
I'll just try and have with this saloon bow twice.
he is standing still, and saloon bow is sort of like a homing shot. So you don't need to roll to hit for that.
And it hits 3 times.
Yes, it hits 3 times. So you roll.
That's per one turn.
Yeah, per one turn you can per one turn it hits 3 times. One action it hits 3 times.
So if I have 2 actions,
You can hit it 6 times.
let me make sure I have 2 actions.
It's a pretty OP bow. I made sure it was OP.
I like that it's a homing bow. That's pretty sick.
It's like, of course, they could have a chance to dodge because it's not like perfect homing, but if they're standing still,
Yeah.
they're fucking getting hit. Like, there ain't no way to dodge that.
I'm doing math. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him 6 times with it.
6 times. Okay.
Draw
I mean, Theo and R are still okay.
Thank God.
Theo R just dies again.
Bro. You gotta cast Death Ward on him.
64 damage.
64 damage.
Damn!
He's like it like almost like shatters parts of him as you like kind of nick him. Yeah, it's like what happens is you pull one shot, it's 3 arrows.
Oh shit.
It's not like just it's like one shot's 3 arrows.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Anyway, that's your turn.
He's not dead?
He's pretty bad.
Damn it, she wanted to kill him.
He is kind of holding still, but you can remember you can pass turns to one another, so you can actually be like if, like let's say Theo has a turn and you say, I want to take a turn to do this. My character can give you their turn, so you can take 2 turns in a round. You can also switch turns with one another as well.
If she makes another 6 shots at him, will he be dead?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, yeah, Turtle just pass his turn to me.
Crazy.
I'll just tell me the damage. 'Cause I want to tell y'all how much damage y'all did to him.
Shit, bro.
Oh, he still has insect plague around there. Haha. Well, I don't really feel like rolling for that.
93 damage.
93. Y'all have done 263 damage to him.
You just did like half of it.
You did a pretty good. You did 44 damage on that slam hit you surprised him with. That's like double your damage that you said did there. And you did double with Alexander's sword. You finally, the last shot lands like in his chest, not his heart, but like the middle of his chest. And you can see him almost falling apart, along with the souls leaving the Reaper's body as well. How do you? He's like, it's all your fault, just all of this.
Mine?
If you hadn't left, If you hadn't interfered, then none of this would have happened.
If I hadn't interfered, none of this would happen.
And he seems to want to say something, and you can tell he doesn't look angry, but more like he's concerned, but he falls apart before he could say it, along with the suit of armor behind him.
Good.
I know.
It was close. It's fine. What is this?
Don't touch it.
That's also empty.
It's a sticker to my laptop. Anyway,
Oh, okay, good.
he like falls to the ground as the aura seems to leave around there. The orb is like it's been gone. It got absorbed. It like shrunk and turned into that like Reaper lady.
Oh.
And you hear like not death's bells tolls, like the death of like how bell tolls, but a different tune this time in the distance. But there is no bells around Sagemouth as you know of, and all is quiet.
Hey, Tyr, what's going on? Why is there bells?
Tears like bells.
I hear bells in Sagemouth right now.
Hey, Millennia, I heard bells.
and then Millennia's like she's over the third timeline, but she's like I hear them too. Don't say oh no! And Tyr's like wait, I got a message. People are hearing these bells from everywhere.
Damn, that's crazy. We just killed her dad. Huh?
Millennia hears the bells too.
Millennia hears the bells too.
She told me as soon as
They're hanging out.
Tears over at the third time like this is a fucking mess.
So no one knows.
Even the Limbo crew does hear the bells, but it's like more louder in the fourth timeline, but it like kind of fades out as it goes further out.
So,
Y'all just
I'm
standing.
gonna do my prediction hints thing.
Prediction.
Yeah, it says once per day, predict the future on a person, thing, or event. The future can change when it's unknown, and at times something happens. You can also choose to get a hint as well on something. So, I guess about these bells.
About these bells.
Yeah, like what they signify, I guess.
I don't think I can give you this hint yet. Because it's gonna come in the future.
It's the prediction, Jack.
I know, but I don't think this could. This is like a big plot point that I think I can't spell.
I'm
in.
so hurt.
Well, let me think for a second. What I can like. Let me think for a second.
Don't be screwing over Jacqueline already.
It's not screwing over. It's like I don't know. Like I can give you a hint, but I don't know which one I should say because I have a few.
I feel like being the game breaker.
You can also just text it to me through Discord.
No, I can just say it because you're gonna tell the party anyway.
Am I?
Yeah. Don't- How did you know? Because y'all tell each other everything. You'd be shitting and you'd be like, I'm shitting. Like, let's see. Which one should I say? You should be worried.
I used it for I should be worried?
You feel a sense of worry, however, it feels far away. That's all. That's a feeling you get, but you can't predict anything from what's gonna
That
happen.
was a waste. I should feel worried. Far away worried, I guess.
Do we think that the bells came from what we did, or is it not related to what we did?
If we go with that, it is related to what you did. Don't play with the rocks like that. like a baby. Like I'm in trouble. I will say like that's probably a better hint. This is
Why
related.
are they bells?
I don't know yet.
Why not like,
Cheers. we're all worried right now.
Okay, well, I used my superpowers to discern that, so I needed to be helpful.
We could look into it, but we're not sure where to start.
It's in the far future.
Maybe we can get Christine to paint it.
Who?
Christine.
Oh,
That's true. That's a good idea.
well, we just killed my dad, so bye.
Good job.
Okay, we're off, I guess, again. He was going to tell me something. He said it was all my fault.
That's.
I don't understand.
I mean, I don't think it is.
But he didn't look angry, he looked more worried.
That's concerning.
Maybe he knew something.
Well, that's not helpful. Why didn't you just say it?
I don't know.
Fucking useless. Well, if you find a soul, I guess ask it.
I could look around. He belongs to the fourth timeline.
Maybe he can redeem himself somehow.
Oh, he should be in my realm if he followed me. Maybe.
Change, like, him?
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
I don't know. Ask around. See if you can ask him a question, or let me ask him a question, I suppose. I really don't know the answer to that.
I'll get on it.
Otherwise, I guess we just choke on the bells. Bye.
Choke
on the bells.
And she's like, and you hear like rumbling on Melania's end, and she's like, bye! Sorry, part of Limbo's falling apart because the first timeline fell apart, so it's getting smaller here.
Oh, yeah.
It's turning into a triangle? Yeah, triangle.
Still no Diablos in Albion?
We're looking into it. They're still looking into the what could be below.
Okay, cool. Bye, we're going to Christine.
As y'all leave the city, you see the Heroes Association probably coming in for a relief effort, and they're like, what the fuck happened here?
Killed my father.
So that Celine's here, and she's like, what the fuck happened here?
We killed my
Our
father,
dad.
Adam Salios.
And there was a big orb, and it was absorbing people's souls, essences,
And
and
we
magic
killed
and
him.
stuff. And then we killed him,
How
and
did we
it
get
made
here before you?
Because we didn't know anything was happening until the craziness started going on here.
How did you know about the craziness?
It was pretty loud. People were running.
Well, yeah, people were running, but how did you know? You don't live here. The Heroes Nation isn't here.
Heroes are everywhere?
Well, heroes are every. You know what? I don't want to hear this ass. Never mind.
I wasn't even sass. I was just giving her an answer. She wanted to hear it.
He's dead in there, shattered to pieces with, I guess, old. That was absorbing souls.
And orb.
And the armor.
armor lady.
The armor thing that became the soul of the armor thing that became bad guy. But yeah, we done with it.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's all I needed, so.
Bye.
Maybe, if I ask a question, I answer. I don't like your sass!
Sassy.
She wasn't. She was literally just telling you, like, because he was everywhere. Like, what? Are you out of touch? Stuck in your own world, bitch. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, we go home. We meet back up with Seven and Calliope and whoever else.
They did. They go into Invicta.
Yeah. Maybe we
Um,
should go there.
I asked them where they are.
Do that.
Straws.
See what's up.
Roll Arcana.
Y'all have those? That was us.
26.
26. Send a message. Advanced message. So.
Where are you?
And who are you sending it to?
My sister.
Sister. She's like, didn't get far in Invicta. Ran into a lot of trouble. The forest seems to has gotten thicker and more dangerous.
Meet back at house.
Okay.
Hi.
Y'all arrive at ours house. Y'all like beat up to hell and back, covered in swamp and blood, and more blood and nasty. Who are you saying hi to?
Calliope, she has to be here.
She's not there yet. You were there at the house faster than them.
Yeah, we were on the same continent, right?
Yeah. No one's there. It's just Slimy.
Hi, Slimy.
Slimy's bigger, by the way. He's eating a chair.
No, don't. No.
Slimy.
Furniture.
Slimy's
Spit it
like,
out.
oh. I was like, I just paid for that chair.
Simon, drop it.
Roll animal handling to see if you can handle the snail. You can also roll animal handling if you want to see if you can handle a snail. The snail, slime.
Gelatinous cube.
Gelatinous cube.
What are we doing? Animal handling?
If you want to try to tell the slime to drop a chair.
I think I got a 9
Tell it just kind of keeps eating the chair.
for Rose.
I got 10.
10.
Like, put the chair down.
It puts the chair down. It puts the chair down. It spits it out. It's kind of gooey
Can I do
though.
another command?
Yeah,
Do I have to roll again?
yeah. You have to roll again.
23.
What are you gonna tell it?
Shrink down a little bit.
Shrink down. Oh my god.
Just
Oh no.
It splits itself into 2,
Oh my lord.
and then it splits itself into 4. So now it's like
Minecraft
it's like this, and now there's 4 Roomba cubes going around the house.
Maybe that wasn't the smartest idea.
I was like,
try something to get back together.
nah, it's too late. That slime is into 4 pieces now. And I was like, that's what we get for having Gelatinous cube as a pet.
You jump in.
Yeah, but look at it. Now there's 4.
Well, now we have
You have a yard? You have like a fence?
No.
Make one.
Make
On
one.
fire.
I'm pro.
You gonna set our pet on fire?
I
Our
said
4 pets?
I said there's new jobs for hire.
I'm sorry. That's like the automatic pass persuasion. I said there's jobs for hire. That's what Ophelia said.
Abby, go get a
If
job.
4 slimes are going to be staying here, they need to cover their poor kitten.
I don't think they'll understand. They're babies. Look at them now. They're tiny.
I'm gonna roll animal handling.
Mara's like, Mara and Theo are bleeding. You all are still
Oh,
bleeding.
yeah.
And then,
Maybe you guys should be sad.
and then they see the gelatinous cubes go up to R, and they start like going on his wounds.
Oh my
and
god,
eating-
I got an 11.
For what?
To animal handle them.
With what?
Myself.
Like, what are you gonna say?
3 of you, get out.
They look sad. They
How
like
are they
they
looking?
they like they go and they flatten out a little bit. But they're all climbing on R and cover his wounds, and now they're like kind of eating his blood. It's kind of weird. He's like,
Are they healing you?
I don't know, but it tickles a little bit.
Ain't gonna tickle with your leg gone.
Are they healing you?
I don't know.
I'm waiting. Give me a minute.
I'll just heal your ass.
How about this weather?
I'll take one of the lightning cubes off.
Do you take it off? It's like you can barely take it off. You're like, but you
How
take
many hit points does he need?
all of it. He needs like 100. I mean, he can just take a long rest and he'll heal.
Okay, do it then. Lay down.
Yes, there's slimes on him.
You gotta fix his wounds first.
No, he'll
He'll recover wounds.
Taryn will automatically heal the wounds during a long rest. Knock over.
Fucking knock out the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but Taryn can automatically heal everybody, so you don't have to spend any points for that. Anyway, another day, another day.
Another day, another dollar.
Another day, another dollar. But y'all wake up to a nice morning, a wonderful morning. Nothing crazy has happened throughout the night, and nothing loud has happened either.
Quiet.
Too
Quiet.
Taryn, wake
Take a
up.
try.
You wake up first.
Good. I get up.
You get up. Zod, you're awakened by Taryn getting out of bed.
I stomped down the stairs extra hard. Just so I can remember when I got kidnapped and then
Yeah, it wakes up everybody. Ophelia's awake, Calliope's R's awake, Thea's awake. You hear the boom, boom, but even louder than usual.
Jacqueline, it's like that video where the guy's like, hey!
I wish, please find it.
Stopping.
Please find it. I can never find that video and I miss it.
I'll find it.
You have to show them. I love it. But y'all wake up. Congratulations. Ophelia wakes up at 6 in the morning.
My Tumblr is so awesome.
Glad you're not dead, Zod.
we're kidnapped.
You hear R leave the room as well, so he comes out.
Ophelia's hair is a fucking rat's nest mess. She walks out and she's like,
R's like, wow, don't you look like a morning person?
fuck you.
Can't see it, but I'm holding my middle finger up at you, but your eyes are kind of crusted.
You look abysmal. Fuck off. She walks downstairs and she stomps her feet. She goes, don't.
But it's not as loud. It's not as loud. It's just like.
She goes, I'm just walking downstairs. Fuck.
Good morning.
Good morning. Fuck.
I love that video. So good. It's the music. Send it to me, please. I love that video. I tried to look for it. I could never find it. My God, that's what Zod does in the morning. Anyway, R cooks a nice breakfast for y'all. Gives Ophelia a coffee. He's like, here's a coffee. Yeah. But he cooks for y'all, and Zod, you notice your watch starts to spin.
Somebody left me.
Friday?
I was
That
like,
happened in one day.
it's Friday, y'all, and the watch spins. They should already be there or wherever my brother died at. I'm sure they're fine.
They're dogs.
What are you sticking that at me for? I've done nothing.
Tell her.
I've done
It's
nothing.
going nuts. Crazy.
Kira, it's going nuts.
It's going
Okay.
down.
Y'all are by the beach, by the way. Kira's team.
Is the gravestone there?
There's no gravestone, but you're near the ocean.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, this is where he died.
He's wound.
Okay. Bye.
Why? Why did you tell me that?
Taryn told me to.
Oh. You're rarely helpful like that. Tell Karen I said thank you.
Wow, that's mean. It's not like I almost got sliced by a Reaper scythe or anything yesterday. Anyway, I gotta go.
You didn't request my help, so I can't help you if you don't request my help.
Well, I didn't need help. I was fine in the end, so.
Yeah, sure you were. I definitely didn't hear you crying from damage.
I didn't cry. That was slime sucking out my blood for like I don't know, 2 minutes.
Hours.
Hours. Anyway, I'm not lightheaded, and he turns off the communication. Turns off his communication. Right. Y'all can meet his brother at the end of the session. So
Okay, is this the evil one?
no, this is Angus.
Angus beef.
He's the second oldest.
Brother number 2.
Brother number 2. We'll get into the limbo team at the end of the session.
Good.
But now you all are chilling. So what's your next plan of action?
I don't want my lantern.
You should get it.
I should get it. Been forever.
Let's go.
Okay. We can also drop by
Christine,
Christine's
You
while
c-
we're over there.
you can't. You could actually just teleport right there. So.
Let's just teleport into her painting room.
Where would y'all like to go to, Christine? You go. Did you arrive at her house?
Ew.
It's chill as always.
Ew.
Yo. Well,
Knock, knock, knock.
it's opened already. It's already open. It's unlocked. You knock on it, it opens. Stop!
I go in.
You got it. Christine's painting, as always.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey. Did you hear the bells?
I did.
So we need a painting of that outcome.
I have 5 paintings for you. No, I'm just kidding. I'll paint it. I wasn't able to see anything about Azure and Diablos, sadly. It might come later to me.
Maybe.
Oh, and Zod, here's that painting of that watch.
And updated because you already did.
And you notice that it's a painting, right? And you see someone's hand seeming to grab, like, basically someone's timeline is like one string of, like, light. And you see them grabbing what seems to watch out of that light.
Steve,
Amani?
Steve's
Give us
name.
hints and shit.
Repeat that.
You see a hand seeming to be pulling a watch out of a stream of light.
What's her name look like?
Like a woman's hand.
There you go. It's Amani.
Was this in the past?
Yes, it seemed to be in the past. I can only see mostly the past. It's harder for me to see the future.
She probably jacked some timeline stuff up. Always touching something.
Always touching something. You ain't wrong. she's always messing with something.
Thank you.
No problem.
Any other details on you know?
That's all I could see. I can't really tell you what they do with it or anything. Anyway, and you wanted updates on your lantern?
Sure.
I mean, it's still same place. It's in a mansion.
Why did you even offer?
I don't know. I mean, the best I can guess is a mansion covered in vines, and I think you already know where that is. So,
What is that?
though it's more covered in vines than it was before.
I think Clyde was in that.
Yeah.
The bells though.
I can try to look into it, but it's gonna be hard.
Hey. See ya.
Would you like anything else from her?
Did
Goodbye.
those vines have roses on them?
No thorns.
It's the doors. Not the roses, but the doors.
The roses and thorns.
Forever, I thought it was Thorin, like the flames.
Yeah, I
the
know, I
thorns.
get you. The thorns.
Thorns. And I'm like, oh.
Wait, we do.
So, y'all chilling. Y'all go into the place.
We gotta go.
And you notice that the trees are much thicker here, and the vines with thorns align almost every inch
Burn
of
it
the
down.
We
place.
could just get kidnapped. It's like it's right there.
Well, I just feel like getting kidnapped today. All we gotta do is go.
If we get kidnapped, then Stefan can just like follow us from afar because he knows he can't go sleep on it, and he just let us out. We'll get it and leave.
Or he could just fly over and find it, snatch it up, and come back.
Yeah, go do that.
About what?
Fly over.
Fly around, look for this fucking thing that I've showed you before, scoop it up, and then we'll go home.
Alright.
Because they have blow darts, and you don't have skin, blood, organs, anything.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Bye then.
It's outside. You've seen the painting.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
he flies up and around. You see him kind of. You can't really see him, so you can't see him because of the trees.
Bro, if he disintegrates, I swear to God.
You can't see him because of the trees,
Okay.
so he disappears.
Oh God, what if Xavier like takes him?
How long are y'all waiting?
How long should we wait?
How long are y'all willing to wait?
5 minutes.
You don't hear nothing in 5 minutes.
I'll wait like 30 max.
You wait 30 minutes. No word.
Can you
Yes, I'll send him a message.
where the fuck you at,
Oh,
skeleton?
you did.
You roll Arcana.
I have +12.
Still gonna make you roll it.
17.
Okay, send a message.
Are you dead?
Nope, not dead. Just sitting around here.
Why?
Where?
I'm just closer to the center of everything, I guess.
Why you just sit there? We
Get
gave
the
you a
fuck
mission.
back!
I'll just chill here. You
Why?
can come over where I'm at.
No, we can't get there. That's why we sent you.
What a fucking asshole!
We're still looking for it, so
You said you were sitting. How long should we wait for you? Ask
How
me
long
that.
should we wait for you?
maybe a day.
Fine. Just meet us back at the house.
Roll an insight check.
Bitch ass fucking
16.
skeleton.
That isn't 7. That wasn't 7.
What the heck could it be?
Who are you?
Don't worry about it, sweetie. You hear the voice change, and then it cuts off.
Fucking Xavier.
Seven got kidnapped.
Oh, fucking Lich, bro. God fucking.
Our Lich got kidnapped. Yeah, maybe it wasn't my response. I guess we have to go in.
I'm sorry, the realization got me. That wasn't 7. What? Sorry, I want a cupcake.
Pull my hair out.
So I guess we have to go in because Seven kind of got kidnapped, so we gotta get kidnapped too.
I'm tired of kidnapping.
So you're gonna walk.
And this will be your second in the same.
Oh God. So what's a...
Not again.
Zod, make a scene.
Make a scene or
Oh.
save.
Scene. Go crazy.
Stay with Calliope, don't come. So that
Oh, I
could
didn't
be-
even know Clyde became.
He's always just trying to look it off.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
She gets bored.
stay with Calliope, don't come, because if we get into like real trouble, you need to let the Heroes Association know that we're dead.
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 Who knows?
Do you think someone's gonna get into a false start? We gotta go save fucking Lich. He called me sweetie. He's evil.
Our Lich got abducted.
Yeah, but like.
Oh wait, did you already apply
It's
our?
our pet Lich.
Have you already been applying our XP automatically? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I
I-
just remembered.
Yeah, no, I added 4 because it's easier, so we don't have to wait every session in case I
I'm
forget.
just sitting around.
Right.
Fuck you. What?
God.
This fucking asshole.
Okay. Well,
I had to see if you would notice because Seven was just sitting around and he switched to just wait. So I was like, But you didn't, so I wanted you to roll your insight check for it.
no, Ophelia wasn't gonna get that. She's
Oh, no.
stupid. Don't be insulting her. Okay.
It's your character, so you do whatever you want.
Okay, we're gonna go in. Bye, Calliope. Hopefully we don't die. We're gonna get kidnapped so we can find Seven.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
We're literally going in today to get kidnapped.
Try to not, I guess,
Die?
yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, well, we have to get kidnapped. There's no way around this.
Not this is dead.
You got Theo's like, love ya R. Just to make fun of Ophelia.
Can I do like a history or survival check to take us to the? Well,
You can. I will say it's going to be a difficult roll, but there is a chance.
because I wonder if I want to take us to the actual Thorns Mansion or Xavier's thing. Because I'm like 99% sure that was Xavier.
Well, have the Thorns been taken over by Xavier? Kind of like the Roses were in Julia.
Don't know, but I think it's a good assumption.
You know, yeah, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You go to the mansion, probably find the 7 one, Xavier, and get to a lab. Nope, off we go, I guess. No one goes into portals. I learned my lesson. Don't go into portals. You'll be teleported to fake gods'
Unless we
realms.
all go.
Even then, don't do it. I didn't have a great experience last time.
I was just like, love you Calliope, love you R. That's what Theo said. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Fuck you! Can't say love you to me, but says love you to absolute people you know less than me. We go on adventures every day together. R rarely comes. My sister definitely
Yeah,
doesn't
because you're
come.
so worried about our dying.
Cause he always gets kidnapped or
You're
dies.
not scared of me dying?
It's like John wants him to die.
You're not scared of me dying? Like,
No, I'm not. You're capable. He's not, clearly.
well, he's level 20, so.
Level 20 was
Yes.
level fucking
Level died 20 times.
level. I'm in the Ryden family, so level 20 means fuck all.
I'm gonna eat my cupcake.
You're gonna keep fucking smacking too.
You better shut your ass up. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm never gonna bring water for you again.
I'll bring my own gallon of water.
Good! Thirsty ass.
Oh. Oh.
Anyway, but, nah, y'all are gonna walk in and y'all need to make dexterity checks.
Checks or saves?
Are we trying to get kidnapped?
Oh, wait.
No, let's just get hit by it.
You're just gonna get hit by the thorns and get scraped by them.
Wait, wait.
You're walking
No, I
through
thought
the,
it's the dark.
you're walking through the forest right now, so your forest it's more thorny, so you're getting scraped by thorns. Unless you want to take less damage from the thorns, you're gonna have to make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics or dex?
Acrobatics, dex, strength to cut. I don't know anything. Any creativity you want.
You said
I got a
save?
16.
Or was it save or regular?
Just a check. Because you're not really saving against the thorns. 13, 16, okay.
14.
14. Okay, you're all good. You're all good.
Ooh.
Except I gotta check for Theo, I realized. Theo gets a bit cut on the thorns, but he's okay. It's just thorns. What's they gonna do to him?
Are they poison thorns?
No. I don't feel anything, so.
Hater.
So he'll just take like 10 damage from that. Nothing crazy. Y'all are still walking through the forest, and it's like not. It seems like very. I don't know. It feels the air is very clear. It's very delicious. Do y'all want to make perception checks for me?
I want to cover my face. I don't trust the egg.
You don't trust anything. You're just like
4.
4. You're like, wow, there's a lot of fucking thorns around here.
So what is it?
A perception check.
Dummies.
You're like, damn, this is crazy.
Nice. 22.
You both feel like something's watching y'all.
Okay, we're probably gonna get hit with a sleep dart arrow any minute now.
Yep, probably the thorns.
Prepare a block.
Y'all might as well start firing.
No, you'll get hit with sleep darts, and will you automatically accept unconsciousness?
Yeah, might as well.
You do. You
Oh, wait, I
accept.
forgot it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
You accept unconsciousness, and then I need you all to roll a con check to see a con check.
13.
Okay.
I got that one.
6.
You got a what?
13.
13. Okay, you're the first to wake up. So you wake up and like it's not really a prison cell per se, but it's just like large bark walls, and you seem to be held down by vines with thorns on them that are very burly and strong.
I'll look around, see where they are.
You can look around right now. You don't have to like perception anything from that, but it seems like you can't see anybody around you.
What can I see?
You look up and you notice the sky is green above you. And the trees are very tall and big. The roots that are holding you are coming from the ground.
Are the thorns sharp?
Very.
Wait, also, were we supposed to long rest before or no?
You do get a long rest, James. You have a long rest, so heal yourselves up. If you haven't taken that long rest, please take that long rest. What did I drop?
I heard something.
Your phone? That's cool. Give me that.
That was crazy.
Alright, I'm gonna try to just break through them.
Okay, so you're gonna try to break through the roll strength check.
Oh, well. I got a 13.
You're fine.
Oh.
You will take damage from these thorns coming through your wrist, but only 10 damage. But you're able to rip the thorns free, and you notice they slither back into the ground like snakes.
Okay. Knock, I look around. Is it like a room or not outside?
You're like in the outside of a tall, like like those redwood forests, but instead of like the redwood leaves, it's more like jungle leaves. Very thick.
Do I see anything in the distance?
It's hard to see in the distance unless you go in the forest directly. You're in an open clearing, it seems.
Oh, no. Call out if anybody hears me.
You call out, and you hear actually an echo, despite there not being an open space, of your own voice coming right back at you. And you hear someone else, another echo coming from somewhere else.
I head in that direction.
In that direction. Make a perception check.
Come on, don't do me. Okay. 16.
16. You feel like something's watching you.
Alright,
But you can't see anything around you besides nature.
just cautiously continue forward, or continue towards the voice.
You cautiously continue forward, and you come upon a bushes area, and you hear and see the bushes on your left rustling, as something's coming towards you.
Is there any broken branches, anything? Around?
Yeah, you can break a branch off a tree.
Break off a branch and just ready to defend.
Okay, so you're ready to hit. Are you ready to hit when they come out or when they attack you?
When they come out.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna laugh at this. So, someone comes out and you're gonna swing at them. Roll a strength check because you said come out.
Low. Oh god. Oh, that's not 17.
It's Theo, and you smack him right across the head.
I didn't recognize his voice.
He's like, oh my fucking god, ow! It's very rude to hit an elderly person.
You should have called out.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were right there!
Hello?
Ow.
I guess I could have called out too.
It's fine, it's whatever. He does take damage from that, so. But, I thought, have you seen anyone else?
No, what's happening? Oh, me? Nah, I just woke up.
Just woke up.
How'd you get out of your... Wait, were you down?
Well, long story. Long story. We gotta find the others. I was here before. I don't like it here.
Yes.
Do you have an idea?
Call out again. Hey, anybody can hear us?
You hear another echo, and you hear Taryn's voice in the distance, but very far distance.
Head towards that way.
Mm-hmm. It heads towards that way. Taryn, you wake
Better
up.
quit smacking, Jacqueline.
Taryn, you wake up.
Fine.
This time.
No, I stay asleep.
Okay.
No, I freaking wake up, I guess.
You're in a cage, a very like thorny cage, high in the sky on the tree.
Do I recognize this area? The essence, the vibes?
It's Xavier's realm.
I fucking knew it. Anyway.
I'm feeling like I'm passed out. Not one.
I look around, outside, see what I see.
You're kind of high up, so you can kind of, but you're not like above the tree line. You're just like kind of near it.
Yeah.
You look around, and all you see is like spaces between the trees for like miles.
Right, okay.
Yes. You're gonna? Well, you have wings, so you'll be okay.
Yeah.
You cut. You'll take 10 damage for the thorns cutting at your skin and wings. So take 10 damage. And you're able to get out. Because you can fly, so it doesn't matter.
Good. Okay. I on the ground, and probably he has Madra in like something.
Yeah, Madra's there. She's been hiding, so.
She's maybe like she's probably still a cockroach or something.
Okay, roach.
A little praying mantis. I don't know. A bug. He's looking around. Probably just start walking somewhere.
You start walking around. Roll a survival check, since you've been in this realm before for a bit.
Holy shit. 26.
You're able to navigate past traps you knew that Xavier had previously. Newer traps. You're able to identify them. Poison, etc. Everything bad. You avoid, and you happen upon a clearing, but however, the ground is covered by roots, like thorn roots, all over it. Tight and compact.
I step over it.
You step on it.
Over, around, just not on thorns.
Not on thorns. You step around the thorns.
I'll probably try and use my wings to like cushion my feet a little bit, so I'm not putting a whole bunch of pressure on the thorns.
You're not putting a lot of fish on, but you feel like it's hollow underneath it.
Maybe instead of actually going on top of it, he'll kind of like cut to see what's under.
You start cutting and you notice bodies down there. And like getting like wrapped by the thorns.
He's going to leave the area.
Leave the area?
Yeah.
You leave the area.
I go
Sorry.
somewhere else.
Sorry, you go somewhere else. You see bodies. Sorry. Where else was in the realm? Sorry, I gotta open up the Google Doc. But then you see the same area that you did. That's what I was going at. You see the same area that you did before when Theo was trapped, where there's those hanging bulbs almost, hanging thorn pouches.
Right. Okay. Is there more?
Yeah, there's like more, and they don't seem like they were the ones you previously cut.
Well, I guess I'll go up there and see if there's any of my friends in any of them.
Yeah, we're gonna find seven.
You start cutting them open, but you notice they're all empty, like nothing's in there.
Well, that's good.
It's comforting, but also not comforting.
You hear like almost like a laugh in the distance. He's like, I'm not playing my same old tricks again.
Oh, shut up. He's gonna call out for 7. 7! Alexander!
Don't worry about your friend there.
What do you mean don't worry about him? Of course I wouldn't worry about him.
He's not dead. I mean, Lich can't die.
Yeah, but I wanna know where his ass is.
How about you go north?
Go south.
I'm gonna insight that.
Yeah, inside it. 14? He's not telling the truth. He's messing with you.
I'm going south. Okay.
You go south. And Ophelia, y'all are situated around. By the way, you come across where you heard the echo, but there's nothing there. It's just an empty field, empty open clearing. But as you think of what to do, I'm gonna get to Ophelia. Ophelia, you wake up and you are like tight somewhere, like something's holding you down, and you feel like you're getting sucked into the ground slowly. And it's dark as hell, but you have dark vision, so I forgot. But you're just kind of getting sunk in slowly, and it's hard for you to move. And you feel the thorns poking at your skin and armor. What the fuck?
I'm fine.
I decline! Stop!
have a question.
Yes.
So, these extra features you put on here, I'm gonna need some explanation. It says teleport two-way once per day. What is that?
Teleport to a location that you can, depending on where you are. It's not interdimensional travel. It's singular plane travel.
So I can just teleport out of this.
You can attempt to, but you don't know where you're going. So you could land anywhere, but you can probably get yourself out.
Well, better than being in whatever the fuck this is. We'll try it.
Roll a D100 for me.
$19.
19. So as you teleport, right? You don't really know where you're going. You don't have a sense of this realm. You teleport, and you know, as you like teleport, you look up. You see the sky is green, and you notice that you're 300 feet off of the ground, and you start to plummet into the. You're above the tree line, and you're like, you start to fall. By the way, you are automatically at half your HP right now.
Automatically?
Yes.
Fucking die.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you feel weak as fuck, and you're now falling like from 300 feet.
No one else had half their HP.
You got that one. I'm sorry. You got that one. I'm sorry.
Can she grab onto a tree?
Yeah, you can either roll strength or dexterity saving.
Strength saving or dex saving?
Either one. So whatever's your better one, you can choose.
16.
You're able to grab onto a branch as you're, because you're not plummeting far from the tree line, so you're not going to hurt your arms by grabbing something, because you know, like the pole. But you're able to grab onto the branch and it like bounces, and you're still like 250 feet up. It's kind of really scary. So you're hanging out like this, and you're just looking down.
Crawls over to the tree and holds on to it.
You can do that.
I'm scared.
But you see, like, as you're hanging on, you notice that the vines below you almost like move like snakes throughout the place.
Oh, I suppose I was in that. Oh, good thing about it then. I guess I'm climbing trees now.
Yeah, if you're gonna keep climbing trees, you're gonna have to make a dex check. Any
You don't
dex.
have an option. You can't go down there.
Yeah, you can make any dex check to move across trees as best as you can. If you want to, you can just stay there though. If you want to.
You'll be like, Karen, I'm stuck in a tree.
But what would you like to do? You come across an open clearing where there's nothing.
I want to call out again. If I don't hear anything, I can just keep moving in that
You
direction.
call out and you hear Ophelia's voice and also Taryn's voice. Two different directions.
This is
It's just like in directions, so it's not really up.
well, I'll keep heading the way we came.
So you're gonna follow Taryn or Ophelia's voice, or you're just gonna ignore them and keep going like a certain direction?
It's volunteer.
Terrence, you're gonna follow, come across an open clearing. Again, you hear the same echoes.
Keep following turns.
You keep following Terrence, you come across an open clearing.
Turn back around.
You turn back around, you cross the same open clearing number 2.
I'll go back again.
You go back open clearing number 1.
Wait. I follow Ophelia's this time.
So if it is this time, it's an open clearing. Open clearing number 4.
Keep going.
Keep going. Are you gonna follow the voice or just in a random direction now?
The voice.
The voice. Come across an open clearing.
I was walking some
Keeps
random
getting farther and
direction.
farther away. You walk in a random direction. I need you two to roll survival checks for me.
I not mean?
Because you're in a tree hugging, like, what are you gonna do? You're just standing still.
Nothing's gonna see her. She's in a fucking tree, bro.
21.
21. 18. Okay, you both, you're walking around, and you're walking around. And you both hear rumbling, almost, like, on the floor. Like, it's like, you can feel it.
Am I still near the trees?
You are, like, there's trees everywhere, so you're always going to be near a tree.
Climb a tree.
Roll a strength check or a dex check.
Oh my god, he's
10.
10. You're trying to climb. You get halfway up the tree, but you can't get any higher. Theo will just fly up there because he sucks. So he just flies up there, and he's like, you know, I can't climb. So he just flies up there. What would you like to do as you hear rumbling on the ground?
I'll also fly.
You can fly. So you fly up. You see the roots shift almost. And you see the some of the trees actually start to move with the roots.
That's weird.
Not you. You're nothing's moving on your end yet. But as y'all are standing there, the trees start to like shift and lean on each other. And you're holding on. So you need to make a dex save to hold on. You need to make a dex save to avoid getting hit by trees. Oh god.
I got 6.
You fell off! Oh my god! And you're gonna get run over by fucking roots with thorns.
21.
You're fine. You're gonna get run over by roots with thorns. You're gonna take 10 damage. I feel it. You see, like, because you're kind of near the tree line, so you can kind of see what's going on in the distance there. You see some of the trees start to shift very far away, and it's slowly coming towards your area. And it's very far away, though.
Damn, my friends are all the way over there. Holy shit.
She doesn't know that yet, but
No.
Mary's like, fuck.
I guess we'll start walking through the trees, trying to climb through them to get over there.
Roll a acrobatics check, anything. Acrobatics check.
Athletics.
You can't do athletics.
7.
As you're climbing, one of the branches break and you start falling again. You can make a dex save to grab onto a branch, but you'll be lower now.
22.
You grab onto a branch as you're falling, like Tarzan.
She goes from like calm to screaming.
No, dude, she's like, she just goes.
She's like, I got that!
Anyway, as the roots run over you, they actually kind of take you with them. Actually, no, make a strength save.
16.
Okay, no, the roots do not take you with you. You're able to withstand and crawl out before the thorns take you with them.
Nice.
Anyway, it's all quiet as the barrage for both of you, Terran and Zod. It gets quiet again as the whatever just happened goes.
So I was on the ground.
Yeah, you're just kind of on the ground, and Theo comes down. He's like, "You good?"
No.
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 If I had a healing spell, I would help you out, but I don't. I guess it's kind of payback for hitting me in the head with a stick.
We don't hold grudges around here.
What about that time you stomped down the stairs really hard this morning?
Time this morning.
Let's not live in the past.
Anyway, any idea how to find our friends here? We're just walking in circles.
I'll take any suggestions.
Let's see what I have.
Locate person.
So I wish he had locate person. So I could fly higher than the trees and see if I can find anything, but actually no, that wouldn't work out that well. Think I should cast Insect Plague
What would that do?
to show us where our friends are.
Would they
Or no.
attack our friends?
No, I can just cast them high above us so they aren't affecting anyone. Besides, he casts Insect Plague, but he can't cast it above the tree line, so it's kind of like really low. But it's like flying above y'all's heads, and he's like, they're pretty loud. All you hear is bzzz above y'all, and you see like a swarm of bugs ahead. The phone.
Is this a similar bug? You've seen him do this before.
You have seen Theo cast Insect Swarm, but roll a history check to see if Taryn remembers. You don't fucking remember, but it's loud, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I'm gonna go there anyway.
Honestly, without anything else, you would probably.
Yeah.
You go towards and you see Zod and Theo just standing there.
Hey.
You see Taryn come out of the clearing.
Well, we're lost.
Now where the heck is Ophelia?
Yeah, where the heck is Ophelia and Seven?
Sorry, I'm just laughing at the.
I was looking for Seven earlier. I called down for him, and then Xavier was like, "Go north," and he was trying to fuck with me. I was like, "No, I'm going south."
While
Yeah.
we're here, could you tell me about this Xavier?
Well, I'm pretty sure his thing is plants.
Trees, roots.
Yeah. Thorns. I wouldn't listen to anything he says, to be honest. Because he is a
false idol.
idol. So they're like gods, but not gods. So don't listen to him. Yeah, we're just trying to find Seven. I feel like I could probably get out of here.
You have any tracking spells or locating things?
No, but I've been here before. So I kind of know what's going on a little bit.
Well, I'll let you lead the way since you're more familiar with this area.
Yeah, if I did have something that could locate anyone, that would be helpful, but I do not.
If we can go back to yelling.
Do what?
Because we can go back to yelling.
Yeah, we could.
Ah!
Let's do that.
Anybody?
You yell and you hear Ophelia's voice closer to y'all.
So cool. So close to here. Feel we should head towards the voice?
You test towards the voice and you see Ophelia wrapped on thorns against a tree.
You good? Need some assistance?
Obviously.
Is she like high up?
It seems to be like medium height, so you could easily get her down, probably.
Yeah, I'll just fly up there and start cutting her out.
You cut her out.
I'll give you motion.
She is fray. She is beat up really bad.
How would I'm gonna just heal the rest of you guys, because Lord have mercy.
Theo's like, I'm fine.
Well, you got hit in the face, apparently. Look
I'm
at you.
definitely damaged. Please heal me.
Yeah. How much healing do you need?
54.
54? Okay. I'll heal you for that. What? Okay, heal her for 54. What about Zod? What do you
Only
need?
20.
20? Okay.
No worries.
And what about Theo?
Theo, he's like, just give me 10 hit points.
Cool. Okay. So now we gotta find 7. 'Cause I have no idea. Skeleton, I don't know.
I would astrology him with my mind, but that didn't work well last time. I think I heard him though, just down the way.
You think so?
Yeah,
Okay.
good
Let's
out.
go.
Follow me. We're gonna do north.
Y'all follow her north. And you come across what seems to be a pit, almost. Covered in roots and vines and thorns going all the way down.
Is this the same one that I looked in earlier?
No, it's a whole different entire pit. And the trees seem to loom over y'all.
Like cut a hole and look down in.
It's already a giant hole.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me fly down first and check it out, and then I'll come back and see and tell you guys what's going on.
Okay.
I'll fly down and check it out.
You fly down. As you fly down, it gets darker and darker, and you're only the dim light. But the roots start to shift, and you're ready to make a dex save.
17.
17. I'm gonna roll for the vines, actually. The vines try to nab you, almost, but you're able to miss narrowly. But they still are shifting and moving.
Okay, I'm gonna fly back up.
You fly back up.
So the vines are down there shifting. They almost grab me.
That's
Theo, do you know fire spells?
I had no fireball.
Maybe shoot one of those down there.
I could try.
Maybe let me take you down, and then you do it like on them when we're down there.
yeah, by the root.
Do you think that'd be smart, though?
Oh, if Seven's down there, probably not.
He's a skeleton.
At least keep the
Oh,
fire.
he is, yeah, he's a
Witches are immune to fire, so they don't
Yeah,
get
so, I mean,
affected.
he's probably take it, as long as he's not already done it. Or that.
I can cast it.
Just go for it.
I'll see what I can do.
Do you have burning hands?
Does he? No, he has shocking grasp.
Okay, I don't think that's gonna be helpful at all. So yeah, let's do fireball.
He's gonna cast fireball. However, the roots seem to take it just well,
Bro.
only singeing at the impact.
Well,
Okay, well maybe I'll just cut them then.
Just gonna cut them from the edge.
I guess so. Just
As you're cutting them from the edge and
maybe he'll use
feel
a
it.
scimitar and just spin it like blades, like a blender.
And y'all are all looking at the hole, right? You see Theo fallen.
what?
You see Theo falling from behind you. You're looking down the hole cutting. You see him fall straight in. Like,
I'll go after his ass.
you go after him. You're gonna have to be pretty fast. You're gonna have to make a dex save against
He's
these
gonna be
vines.
like, Theo, are you fucking stupid? What the fuck? You said dex saver.
Dex save, yes. Oh shit, sorry.
I got a nat 20.
A nat 20, you're able to dodge the vines and get to him. Now the issue is bringing him back up. You're gonna make a dex save at a disadvantage for carrying Theo.
Oh, I don't know if I can get any more disadvantage than that. I got a 6.
6. Okay, yeah, no, the vines are starting to grab onto you. You're halfway up the hole.
How deep is
You
the
guys
hole?
might want to come down here.
I can't fly.
I can try to climb down my acrobatics
Hold
or
on, 'cause
athletics.
Roll a
Okay.
roll strength save actually for me right now.
Let's see.
This
Yes.
is a Ribus Akira moment.
23.
23. You feel a force behind you. Yes, but you don't move.
If only I was still Ashen.
Y'all can I continue down. Or,
You're gonna keep climbing down.
yeah.
You
To
climb
to
down.
meet them halfway.
You climb down, and you're gonna take some 10 damage for grabbing onto these thorns.
Oh,
Yes, but you're gonna take 10 damage for these
I
thorns.
got like stone skin or something.
He's gonna reach out, but y'all see the hole almost start to close above you.
Do we think that 7 is down here? Because
I heard him.
can I try and do an Arcana check to see if I sense his evil energy? Evil magic? Probably should do that first place. I got a 7.
A 7? No, you can't sense any magic besides Xavier's around here. Would you like to do an Arcana check? Because you can try.
Try.
Also, Theo can make an Arcana check.
Can I actually do Divine Sense?
I got 10.
10? Something's not right here.
Let's
There's a
get out.
different magic going on. And you want to do divine sense?
Detect good and evil.
You don't sense really any good or evil.
Okay.
Let's get
And would you like to make Theo to make an Arcana roll?
Yeah, probably. Just make sure.
He said. He you can tell the vines are gripping him and he's in pain, but he points towards the hole that's closing above y'all.
You're the one that jumped down here.
And you see Ophelia standing at the edge of it as it's closing, and you see her transform as butterflies leave around here. And you see someone stand there and wave.
Bro, this bitch ass. I'm gonna get my ass out of here and fucking.
Yeah, Ophelia's in a tree still.
Yeah. What'd you have to do?
Get out.
Roll a strength save to see if you can break free of the vines. The vines are gonna try to grab onto you. You have to make a strength save to see if you can avoid them.
We got 5.
A 5, more latch onto you as they
18.
pull y'all down.
I'm
18, you're
fucking
able to rip free. You can actually roll a...
The saddest part is you feel the bad guy.
As soon as
Um,
they were down.
Roll a strength check to try to free Taryn from some of the vines.
Ooh. 18.
18, you're able to help Taryn out to get him partially free. The hole is closing. Still.
Got it.
Yeah, we're just going.
Roll athletics check
Oh,
to see how fast you get
Theo
there.
is coming though, right?
Theo is, you're holding on to him.
Thank God.
Nat 20, 29.
Damn! Fuck!
Oh, shit.
He's like, he's like, psh. You're gonna make it out the hole just in time. You can't really help him with all your hands and legs on the thorns, sadly, but you will take 10 damage for getting out. You will take an extra 10 damage, I forgot to say that. And what would you like to do?
Get out.
Make a dex check if you are flying. If you're gonna climb up the wall, you're gonna have to make a strength check.
I'm gonna do strength because I have one more addition to that instead of dex.
Okay. Theo's gonna have to make a check as well.
15.
15, you get out the hole just in time.
Good.
And then Theo's turn. You can't use fly, by the way, actually.
Dummy.
He gets out.
Thank God.
You get out, the figure is gone, but you are all battered up from the thorns scraping at you. You're immune to poison, right?
Immune to disease.
I'm the one who's being poisoned.
I know, I was like, I knew someone's immune to poison. You're all 3 of you are poisoned.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ophelia, the trees are now moving around you as the thing. You're gonna have to make a dex save to hold on, or strength save. Whatever will hold you to the tree. 19, you're able to hold to the tree as it sways like crazy. And then you're fine. It's quiet for a second. She's so scared. She's like, where the fuck am I?
Ignore that I actually did. I'm gonna use the ring of jumping on herself
Yeah.
and jump higher in the tree. She wants to get higher up to the top of the tree.
Okay, you're able to do that without rolling because it's the ring of jumping. You're able to get to the top of the tree, but not past the tree line. I mean, you can go past the tree line unless that's what you wanted. You go past the tree line. You just see miles and
There's no escape.
miles of trees. It just looks so plain.
I guess she'll try and astrology her friends again. She's trying to astrology Karen.
Roll Arcana.
28.
You hear Taryn. What would you like? And he says, "Come down here."
Down where?
Below you, we just saw you.
No, there's vines down there. You're a fucking idiot. Climb up the tree.
Okay. This is fake Taryn, by the way. For
I'm
you.
sure.
You're able to fly up to the tree, or Ophelia is.
Hi.
Sorry, I was just.
Where the fuck are you?
Looking around for our friends.
Any idea where they are?
No, but I've seen some trees shifting and I've heard voices.
Well, I would hope you saw trees shifting. These just were.
Yeah.
You do think you could locate your friends by going east?
I think we can locate our friends by going east.
What makes you think that?
You've heard
That's where I
voices.
heard the voices at.
Okay. You know? I'm not walking on the ground though.
I'll carry you.
And he does.
I guess.
I guess you grab onto her arms and just fucking like ragdoll her around.
Fucking shit show.
And you eventually get taken to a clearing. It seems.
Is it all safe?
Yeah, it's just regular floor.
Okay,
grass.
we can look for it. Lead the way.
Okay.
This is the place where you heard the voices. Mm-hmm.
I heard them somewhere around here, I think.
Well, keep leading them.
Okay. Maybe a little bit more east.
Distract her.
I don't know if it's back from this.
I don't know, distract them. Anyway, possible. What's your passive perception?
16.
16.
He trips.
Are you okay?
Fuck, I hate these fucking vines.
You're gonna fake something that's gonna come out the clearing now. Fake Zod is gonna come out the clearing. It's not you, which act like it's you. You're gonna deal with it.
Why do you ask?
So.
I forgot.
Y'all hear rustling in front of y'all through the bushes. Sorry.
Why do you ask?
Y'all hear the bushes in front of you rustle.
Well, go forward. Go see if that's our friend.
He'll
Yeah.
draw his sword and kind of like.
You peek past it and you see Zod coming.
Good
Oh.
afternoon.
Wait, say that again?
Good afternoon.
It's like that episode of SpongeBob where they turn into aliens and they hate mayonnaise, and they turn to, oh, we hate mayonnaise. Sorry. I love it. Go on. So you see Zod in the clearing.
Where's Theo?
You haven't found
him
him.
somewhere.
You don't know where he's at. Just let you know.
What? Where's Theo?
Y'all still haven't found him.
I don't know. He wasn't with you when I came out.
Okay, well I was way over there. Where I found Karen and he wasn't over there.
Somewhere out there.
Someone's out here.
Sarah, do you still have the teleportation stone?
You do not.
No.
What do you mean?
He just takes off his arm.
What do you mean you don't have it? I gave it to you!
Theo has it. Zod, do you have it?
Well, you know what they say.
It was taken off of you, you think.
It might have been taken off me because when I woke up, I was in a cage.
Oh my god. She starts praying to Millennia.
You hear like a static
Oh,
almost, and
fuck her.
she's like, where are you? Where?
Xavier.
And y'all two both see vines coming down slowly.
Oh
To,
shit.
but no, y'all, this is good for
Y'all
y'all.
are bad people.
Remember, you're the bad people
Oh.
right now. The fake is. So The vines are coming behind her.
Damn.
And this is good for y'all.
Right.
Let's all put our heads together.
I want to
Figure out-
insight check why he doesn't have that stone.
You can insight check. And you're gonna have to make a deception roll. But you get your modifier, but I'm gonna add something else to 14. Unless you automatically win.
Oh man, why couldn't it have been persuasion? I'm +8 to that.
It's gonna
I
have
wanted to win!
wait, it's gonna have to be deception. It would have been funny if you did win.
I got an 8 on deception.
Yeah, no, so it's the teleportation stuff, so it does not excludes you. But you feel like something's fishy is going on. But you're not sure what. If it's like Terran or the stone or something. You're allowed to make a perception now.
Hey, Taryn.
You're allowed to make. I'd actually need you to make a perception, actually.
She will,
Yeah, just want to make sure.
but she wants to prepare an action. 8.
8 perception. Okay, yeah, she doesn't see you. She does not see the vines coming for her.
Damn.
Yeah.
She looks at you and she says, I sense something evil.
Sorry.
I was resisting the urge to say damn, that's crazy. Oh my god.
You can also say something in this moment too.
Yeah.
Whose side are you on?
I'm an empath. You know.
It's actually right behind you. Do you mind if I put it? Stay still, right? You trust me, right? She's gonna pull out her great sword and she's gonna say one more time. She says, "What are we doing just before we enter this forest?"
What I know?
You only know a little bit before you enter the forest, so anything past that, you're not too sure what was going on.
So would I know that we were looking for my lantern?
Yes.
We were looking for my lantern.
And before that,
Yes, that's the one you want.
she attacks him.
I think he's a little sus.
Sorry. Imposter. Imposter.
She goes to hit him with her great sword.
You won't be able to dodge against that. It's just gonna happen. But as soon as you hit Terran, he turns into like almost like bark.
She turns and goes,
And as soon as you do, you feel vines wrap around your waist. And then but you see them turn into like almost like an array of like kind of like leaf butterflies, and you hear a laugh in the distance, and he's like as you just fly.
she's screaming and she goes, "Coward!"
He's like, "You were much smarter than your friends there, at least." Thea was the only one who got it.
Bro.
But you're flying and you slam into a tree for 20 damage.
Oh my gosh,
But-
so bloody, bro.
Would we hear her scream?
Actually, yes, you would hear a
You're actually coward.
yeah. So you definitely will hear that because it's like going in a direction.
Holy shit.
Sprint towards me.
Karen's gonna like fly up to try and see her.
Okay, I'll just say you'll automatically see her go like whoosh, and then you see her slam against a tree.
Oh my god.
Also take 1d10 poison. Actually, wait, now I'm gonna roll because it's probably easier. I'll roll it 3 times.
He's gonna tell Theo and Zod to stay where they are.
Okay. You take 5 damage. Theo takes 6, and you take 5 damage.
Well, actually, no, he won't. But like, he'll just say go in this direction.
Okay.
How many damage again?
5. And you eventually fly up to Ophelia, who's sitting on a branch.
She holds the sword to you. ass back where the fuck you came from, bro. I'm not doing this again. I'm on 34 health. I'm not fucking around.
Let me heal you.
No! I don't fucking know you!
I don't have to touch you.
I don't have to touch you. That's the funniest part. She's traumatized from getting falling.
Bro, she's got brain damage at this point.
Concussion. Good car accident.
Fucking whole ass head is just pouring blood. Bro.
Eventually y'all approach and look up and see Ophelia and Taryn. You can show.
I was the one up there.
She's about to kill my ass, so you just stay up there.
And you see your friends, compared to when you saw your friends who weren't bloodied, you see your friend. These people are bloodied. Or your friends are bloodied. So, I'll say that's the one difference you can notice.
Theo believe you?
Theo's fucking fucked up, bro! He's like... He's like...
I don't want to know what we just went through. It was crazy.
I think she's been through some things, too, considering she slammed against a tree!
I did this.
You heal her, by the way?
Yeah, if she'll let me.
What were we doing before
For
we
my
entered
lantern.
the forest?
Yeah.
My lantern.
Before that.
And also looking for 7. And
We can
my
kill.
dad.
Killed.
We killed dad.
That was all you did, huh? Killed your dad.
He puts down her sword.
He'll do,
I don't have to touch you.
I don't know. Back up! Wooden ass! Take your wood ass back!
he'll heal you for 46 points. 46 points. That's the last of his lay on hands pool, but he still has
That's so sad that he wasted 54 on the bro.
Yeah. Also, take more poison damage, folks. 7. 5 poison damage.
yeah. Oh wait, can I do lesser restoration on all 3 of us?
Yes, you can. So now you're cured of poison. Never have to think about it again.
So use Dio and
Yeah.
Try not to touch any thorns, they will poison you.
I poisoned
That's right, I forgot.
The same exact words!
Anyway,
Yeah, it's an immunity actually, so.
you're lucky.
It's like...
Still need to find 7.
What's funny to you? That's probably what 7 is.
Sure.
Yeah, but you hear like laughter and he's like, oh, look, I brought the group back together. Isn't that so nice of me? Anyway, I hope you like my place I've set up.
What's
7,
7?
oh, he's just with me right now. Like decoration almost.
Let him talk.
Let him speak? He can't really speak right now. He just can't. I mean, decoration doesn't speak, you know. That'd be weird. It's like ordering a table and it's saying, hi.
Let's have a conversation in person face to face.
Oh, sure, just head up. You know, just go down.
Down where? Mine?
Oh, there's some holes around here you can just jump down. You'll be fine. I mean, you survived this long.
Inside.
Can I hear him saying that?
Yes.
I wouldn't go anywhere in those fucking holes, because that's where we went. We
It's
got poisoned and almost got trapped.
crazy because he's actually telling the truth. But you can tell that he's not going to make it easy.
Well,
Or it can make it boring and you can just like, I make a little
we'll
hole.
just leave.
Can you?
Man, it's either we die in here, we visit with you, or we leave. So there's really 3 options, and one of them's not an option because Diablos wins if we die.
That's not a bad thing. I I mean, think about it. You know, it makes room for us false idols, they call
Yeah.
us.
It doesn't when Diablos eats everything. Are you dumb? Or are you dumb?
Maybe she's not planning to eat everything now. She's just trying to eat the old
You
gods.
made
What
a
the
deal
fuck do
with
you
her.
know?
No,
Fucking
you
false
made a
idol
fucking
ass.
deal.
No, I didn't make a deal with her. But
you haven't even spoken with her, and you're making assumptions about a bitch who's trying to destroy the world.
just because you speak with her doesn't mean you need to make a deal.
You know, just because you can go in the same vicinity with someone doesn't mean you know what they think, feel, and do. Like,
She's making room for all of us.
she's not, though. She's making room for herself, so she can be the most powerful being and take over everything. She's not making room for you. You know who could have made room for you? The gods, if you had good intent. But you don't.
And then some of them didn't have good intent. Look at them sitting on their thrones.
But the difference is they're not slaughtering people left and right.
I'm
Are
not
they?
slaughtering anybody. I'm just slaughtering other people's followers, which the gods already did.
But the difference is that you have no reason. It's not like your people are out of war. Okay. It's not like a war.
I'm sorry. The way
It's
you-
not like a war. Some gods have wars against other gods. That's different. That's declared. You're not declaring war. You're just slaughtering people to slaughter people. It's about intent. Understand? Clearly you don't. Because you follow Diablos or you believe in her. The fuck is this shit? I'm about to just fucking jump in a hole, bro.
Yeah, tell me about it when I had to save whoever the fuck I had to save from here. Arvio?
What would you like to say? Because you also hear this conversation going on, too.
I'm very confused. So I step back, so I'm buffing out.
Let him buff it out.
You're lucky I'm not an emperor right now.
You
I've
can-
worked this whole
You can
forest down.
insight, you can insight.
She asked if you have to find them.
Do I have the stone thing?
You don't have it on you, actually. For realsies, you don't. You can insight right. I will say you can insight right now what he's saying.
I don't have it.
All of you can insight this what he's talking about. You feel like he's sure but not sure.
About what? Diablos?
It seems so. He's like sure but he's not sure. Almost confused.
How can you be confused but killing people for a cause?
Told you they didn't let us in.
You
I've
said-
been here for a long time.
You know what? I've been here for a long time too, and I'm about fucking tired of it. Either let us meet you or let us out, bro. I want my lich.
What do you
Jesus.
want to think of the situation?
He's gonna be like, if you let us actually talk to you, we might be able to help you with your philosophy, moral.
Philosophy?
Shit.
What the fuck?
You're also not evil. We can sense it by all the things around us. Sure, you already did detect good and evil, right?
Right.
Has anything here been evil?
No.
No, so you're not evil. So I'm not understanding why you're just slaughtering people left and right.
I'm not slaughtering anybody.
You're trying to kill us!
Well, because you're kind of against the Diablos, and I want to be part of the chairs.
The chairs.
Yes, the thrones the gods said I want to be a part of it, and they denied me for the past 100 years.
And Diablos is trying to kill all the gods, so you're not going to get a chair because they're not going to exist. Do you think that Diablos is going to be like, oh yes, this one minor false god, this false idol is going to be the one on the chair? No, she's going to eat you too, bro! Like,
Any other comments y'all want to make?
Stop being weird.
You're not gaining anything from this. I hope you know that.
It's funny because you almost hear like him try to say something, but it turns into another language, and you see the ground rupture almost, like, and it causes an earthquake. But you notice that holes appear in the ground without thorns.
I guess we're having a conversation.
You jump down. You're like sliding. You're like sliding down dirt like a slide. Whee! And you eventually come upon a archway of thorns, which you're not touching any of the thorns, obviously. You're fine. And you see a giant tree ahead and a throne of like nature.
Where's my bitch?
And Xavier seems to be like, oh, like fucking adult kids throw a tantrum by stomping around. That's what Xavier seems to be doing. Like a fucking kid. It's and he starts like he's like stupid this, stupid that, and you notice that Seven is encased in the tree, like but his like body parts are kinda like spread out. But he's not dead, don't worry about it.
I want my friend out.
Terry's gonna look at Sam. He's gonna like,
He just goes
that's a Terminator-esque moment.
like on one of the other sides of the tree.
He's gonna go like,
Stupid this,
Why are you
stupid that.
angry?
Make things so confusing, you fucking mortals.
We make things confusing, or you just didn't think things through?
He doesn't like say he's like a kid almost.
why don't you just sit down and take a breath and try to gather yourself, okay?
Or how about you just give up?
Give up on what?
Trying to be a god.
Why should I give up?
Because clearly you're not fit. You're having a tantrum right now.
Even Millennia doesn't have tantrums. She just sits there like.
Okay. Let's think about this logically. Someone who can barely handle their emotions is going to sit by Diablos' side. When you get pouty and angry, do you think Miss Diablos is going to be like, oh, it's okay, it's okay? No, she's going to cut off your head and eat you.
Mommy, she's gonna be your devourer.
Devourer. Sorry, that really got me.
The power you have here, I'm sure she'd love it. If you disagree, go talk to her yourself.
Like, what if she wasn't gone?
You had all the time in the world to go talk to her.
And I've talked to her many times.
What'd she say?
And she said that she has a room for us false idols once the gods are gone.
And you know where that room is? In his stomach.
Maybe roll a persuasion check, I guess, just because.
I mean, she's trying to get rid of the gods. I don't think she's trying to bring any more in.
14. She's like, but all the consequences, she said, for the higher gods.
And you want to be a part of that?
We weren't supposed to be a part of the consequences.
No, but you're not going to be part of the victories either.
Well,
You think Diablos, after she eats and kills all of the gods, including Azrael, is going to go, actually you, false god, I'll raise you up to take over the people that I'm actually killing. I just destroyed a timeline, by the way. I just destroyed a timeline, by the way.
Not that it
was
matters.
That was full of false gods like you, I'm sure.
ooh. That's the ooh.
And you know what? She probably went to those false gods and said the same thing. She said to you and said, I have a place for you at a table. Sorry, I have a place for you at a table.
Would you like to say anything in this one to him? He seems still kind of like fuming, like not like fuming, but like tantrum, like little kid shit.
Why is that so weird? Is he, how old is he?
You don't know.
You can ask him.
How old are you?
Don't ask my age.
Huh?
That's rude.
You act like a child. What do you mean?
I just want what I want. It's not that so hard to understand.
Besides the whole Diablos eating you thing, you might not want God responsibility.
I mean, but what's the to it to God? Just watch your people. Anything, just watch your people. That's it.
No.
They
Keep
ask
other-
things of you.
Keep other bad people out and such.
They ask things
Like
for you and you're
Diablo.
responsible for them.
Other bad people, like Diablos. Okay, also, let's put all that aside. Let's put that aside, the fact. Let's say you were on the table of the gods. Do you understand what all the gods are doing currently? If you were on the table of the gods, you know what you'd be doing right now?
Fighting Diablos.
Yes, and dying. You would be dying right now. Do you want to die? I don't assume you want to die. Personally, I don't. So I wouldn't want to be on the table.
I want you to roll a persuasion check for me, and I want you to roll a persuasion check for me. Did you say yes?
Because as soon as you become a god, you have a target on your back.
I can roll one. I'll just
I mean, no, you had to say something if you're gonna roll one. So
12.
12. And you got a 14.
They know what they're talking about.
They know what they're talking about.
You can tell he looks a little unsure, kind of now. He's kind of like, well, I mean, I guess it's kind of a big responsibility.
How old are you?
That's rude.
Okay, I'll tell you how old I am if you tell me how old you are.
You're just mortal age. It's nothing serious.
How old am I then? You don't know.
24?
So, no. How old are you?
I'm not telling
How old are you?
you. I'm not telling you how old I am.
Please.
Please? 2000.
That's baby God. That's
Oh.
baby God years, right?
You actually don't know.
I wanna intelligence.
Intelligence check. You can't also, any of you can intelligence check.
Shit, 21.
21. You feel like that's actually like, Millennia is like baby God, right?
He doesn't act like this.
But she doesn't act like that at all.
Okay.
It might be the fact that Millennia is a demigod, for one. You're not sure if this is really baby god. It's not baby god territory, but it's not also like elder god. Yeah, old god territory. It seems more like Middle Ages.
If you really want good insight, I would talk to Millennia.
I can't reach her. Got it.
You talk to Millennia,
Millennia.
Shar's daughter.
Yeah, I know,
Replacement.
but
She's a new god. She knows all the responsibilities.
And she gained them in a matter of days.
I guess I could talk to her.
And you can see if it's worth it. But you know what? I'll be honest with you, I don't think it is. Because you know how much hatred and heat the gods are getting right now because they're the ones who are the cause of Diablos. I don't think you want to be on a chair where everyone is hating on the gods for being the literal cause of Diablos. You know that one?
Yes.
And you wanted to be a part of that.
Well, yeah, consequences and everything.
When Azrael is trying to kill gods that are not good enough.
That align themselves with Diablo.
Sounds like. Again, giving the thumbs up to y'all.
I have another question for you.
Yeah.
Based off our conversation right now, I feel like I'm fairly good at politics. And I'm not even that good at politics. And I'm not even a god. You're wavering talking to me right now. What makes you think you could even talk politics with a god? When I'm not even close.
We're just heroes association.
Learn it
heroes.
in the moment, I guess.
No. You die in the moment.
I mean, alright. Fine, I've talked to Millennia and stuff. Whatever.
Why are you fighting Julia?
Me and her have some terrible disagreements.
About what?
We wanted to see who can get on Diablos' good side with the chains and
So you're fighting her for nothing because you're not even showing Diablos.
it was something. But she's also the same way with Diablos.
Yeah, and Julia's fucking crazy.
She is a nutcase.
She is crazy. We talked to her. Well, this one talked to
I
her
got
too.
kidnapped by her. She's fucking crazy.
I mean, I kidnapped Diablos, I guess. It's like...
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're
but you're
talking
crazy
to me.
too, so.
Like, but okay, there's crazy and then there's childish. You're on the childish realm. She's on the batshit crazy realm. Okay? There's the my whole realm is covered in blood and gore and fuck. Her whole realm is covered in blood.
I know.
Yes, yours is nature. At least you're trying not to be fucking evil. I don't know.
That's nice to
She's
hear.
pure
I guess that's nice to hear.
She's pure evil. And you're sitting here like, we both want to get on Diablos' good side. You know what?
There
Of
is no
course
good
she
side
would.
of Diablos.
Yes, but of course she would. Because she's evil. You're not. So I don't understand. You're not going to gain anything
persuasion for both of you. Just
I didn't want to have to pull out my trump card.
Oh! Natural 20, 28.
I got 13.
yeah, he falls. He doesn't fall for it because it's fucking
What's your
truthful.
trump card?
Beat him up.
You know what? If you don't listen, we're not
Zygo's
friends
like-
anymore. You're not my friend anymore.
That's an instant win. What are you talking about? Here,
But the trump card.
I'm breaking up with you. It's not
you,
it's me.
You're not my best friend anymore.
You're not coming to my sleepover.
You're uninvited for my birthday party.
My 16th birthday party. Yeah, with the limousine. Sorry. It's great. But no, he's like, he sits down and he's like, maybe you're right. I'm sorry. I'll go talk to Mona. You can leave now, I guess.
Can I have my lunch?
Oh, yeah, sorry. You see, like, the roots coming together to make his body, and he's like, pops out of it, and he's like, oh, fucking hell. That was awful. I'm so stiff.
I have two things to ask you before we go. One, why were you trying to give my sister her eyesight back?
That wasn't me.
That was, Miliki.
Well, it was a leaky.
She went to Miliki's shrine.
No, but she said that Xavier was calling her saying that he could get her eyes back. You remember?
Well, I could. I wanted to be cool. Put a price
my
on things, I guess. I guess.
Okay.
And then I kind of canceled it and was like, whatever. Yeah, I know he's. Yeah, we can tell he's not. Sure.
I think we need to do some soul searching.
He's so lame.
He is.
Maybe go outside of the world and experience things.
Yeah, he's lame. Let's do
Go
that.
to Authred. That's where the real shit's going down.
He's lame. He's
Make
lame.
some friends.
No, I did make him to be lame, so yeah, it wasn't on accident.
I forgot my second question. I gotta remember it.
Just leave. I don't remember it.
I don't remember it.
I'm just kidding.
It's important.
Your sister's eyesight?
Yeah, I did that. There was another one.
Your parents?
I mean, I could give your sister's eyesight back without a familiar. She'd get cool thorn powers and stuff, but
What's the catch?
Oh, also, I need my lantern thing.
That's what it was. It was a
Lantern.
lantern.
well, I mean, there's a bunch of lanterns near the big palace mansion. Do you have the photo? Oh, you do have the small photo.
I need this one.
I don't really look around the palace that often, but I can remove the thorns from you for you to walk around, I guess.
It was outside,
This-
I think.
Like that.
I'm tired. he's like, I mean,
We did
You're
that
kinda-
his whole life, so.
I mean, you'll still have to kind of fight the guards, I think, and stuff, but
I don't know.
I think I can.
Are you their patron?
Did
Well-
we just break his constitution?
So, I give them orders, but sometimes they don't listen, sometimes they do.
Purpose
So, I guess it's up to the draw.
How about telling you kill them if they don't move out the fucking way?
I'm not sure if that's the kind of philosophy we're going to be teaching to this person. That we
Tell
just
them all
provided.
kill them if they don't move out of the fucking way.
I can, yeah.
If you want to be a god, you have to assert your godly self.
But not in a mean way.
Not-
People do it for you.
Meanwhile,
not me.
Melania was like, "Fuck you, bitch," to Ophelia. Like, all right, I'll send a message. If so one of them acts out of place, you can kill him, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Zod just being like, "What the?"
What is that?
Lantern. Where we go?
Anyway, you get risen out of. You hear the ground rumble as he sits on his thing, and like vines push up the platform you're on, and you shoot up towards the sky. And you go through a portal,
Oh no.
and you appear at the entrance of the Thorns Mansion.
Oh shit. Shit was outside.
You walk around the back and you see a figure just hiding behind the bushes.
Hello?
Looking at us or away from us?
Like away, it's like you see them hiding behind the bushes.
Diane?
Yeah, Diane. She looks around and she's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing here?"
I'm friends with Xavier.
I mean, that's cool and all, but you're not friends with my father and my family.
That's not my business. When you throw an answer, then we're leaving.
What about the chains?
We'll deal with that later.
That's fair. Well, I mean, you could sneak in a lantern. You know.
Nick says
You
it's
sneak us
outside.
in.
It's outside.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to the Royal Gardens.
Okay.
Be careful though. There's some guards around there and stuff.
Xavier said he'd tell them to go away, and if not, we could kill them, so.
Well, I don't give a shit. You know how I feel about my family. So go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk into the gardens. Would you like to stealth? It's a maze, by the way.
I have disadvantage.
Before they go, she looks at Diane. She says, "Hey, does your father hate you right now?"
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay. She walks away.
So, she's like, bye, bye.
She remembers what her dad looks like, right? That lady's dad.
You do not actually.
I forgot what he looks like.
It's been a long time since we've been here.
You've seen portraits of him, but you don't know if he looks different
Can
now.
I make a portrait?
You can make a portrait.
I'll make a portrait of him.
Roll history check for the portrait. Even though I know you probably pass, it's just fun to know.
Nat 20, 32.
Nat 20, do you remember what a portrait is? And you turn into that portrait. Quotation marks.
I am her father now. I'm her father now.
Oh,
We have them.
I'll try my best. Hopefully he still looks like him. Oh wait, I'll go ask Diane. Diane,
I know that's you, Ophelia.
do I look like your father?
No.
Tell me what to change.
He's king
God.
of Satan.
Well, it's been a while since I saw my father.
Skeleton. He's dead.
Last I know, he had like a large scar across his face. I think he was planning to get a haircut, but I don't know what that haircut was. So
Mullet.
maybe.
Why don't we just be our normal selves and then if the guards don't move, we'll kill them?
Shouldn't be too hard.
Fine.
He changed back into it's like, sorry, I don't know his haircut. It's
It's
the
not
hair.
like we're trying to steal an artifact here. We're just stealing a lantern.
Or you can kill them as their semi-looking.
Let's just go in, grab the lantern, and leave. There's someone stop us, I suppose.
Would
Do
you?
I have the stone now?
No,
You do. It was given to you by Xavier before you left.
fuck stealth. No stealth. We walking around here like we own the joint.
Yeah, because I have disadvantage. So,
You're
For
welcome.
once, we'll say fuck stealth.
You know
again
what? For once, I'm too lazy to throw guards at you. You don't want to. You want because you're gonna be one hit dead from y'all. You crazy.
Wanna yell at one.
You want to yell at one? Okay, there's one sitting at the fountain. He's eating his lunch.
Throw him in the fountain.
Yeah.
push them.
Just walks up. Ah.
He's like, intruders, and he starts running out the garden. But he runs out the garden.
That works.
Yeah, that works. Anyway, you find your lantern sitting on a white table. It's the lantern. Oh.
Put it on your head.
That you say it just sits on your head.
That'll be your head someday soon.
Oh my gosh.
It will.
Now let's get out of here.
Shoo.
Go home.
You go home. You see R and Calliope are actually beat up pretty bad too.
Why?
Look, we were sitting outside the forest and the vines grabbed us and we were trying to fight them off and I couldn't burn it. It was 10 things.
We can't take y'all nowhere.
And then Xavier was like, haha, I got your friends. We're like, what the fuck? and then after like an hour of fighting off the vines, it stopped and then we left.
That's because of us.
Thank you.
We broke his spirit.
You can tell you're also beat up too. And
My
Calliope,
lantern.
hey, that's cool. And Calliope's like, you look like you got a concussion.
I did get a concussion actually.
No wonder you sound different.
I also killed a fake terrorist. Taryn, I didn't tell you about that, but I killed a fake version of you.
You can say tell
I
a
honestly
fake
I
version.
hoped
assumed
it was
so.
fake.
The-
I hoped it was
Theo's-
fake. I wasn't 100% sure.
He was like, there's also a fake version of you that pushed us into a pit.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know
Thorns.
bark skin, so.
Did you kill her?
She was up upon
She
the hole.
disappeared.
Yeah, she just.
So y'all didn't figure it out soon enough.
No.
I tried to tell him as soon as you pushed me into the hole. Oh, fake you pushed me into the hole. But
Lovely.
it was a good moment.
Well, oh yeah, Millennia.
you hear like silence for a second.
Hey.
No, don't do that.
But it's not on purpose. No, it's like she doesn't connect for a second.
Why aren't you connecting?
And then you hear her connect, and she's like, "Sorry, I was planning
Sorry, I was
About
having a depressive
the
episode.
third timeline and stuff, and I noticed you're in Xavier's realm.
Well, I was. I was trying to talk to you there, but
I could tell. I was trying to reach you like multiple times, but
yeah, he's kind of dumb. He doesn't have a very high constitution. He changed his mind pretty easily, but to be fair, I'm pretty persuasive. I don't know.
well, you
Maybe
haven't
I should go into the whole politics thing.
you haven't persuaded to win a card game yet. So
The only person that whoever has.
Yeah, really. Well, I don't think that's applicable. How do I talk my way through a card game?
it's called cheating.
It's called distraction.
That's
Cheat.
so weird of you. Lame.
Okay, well, I'm live.
Well, I'm very glad you are. I'm sure I knew you'd make it out alive.
Yeah. Xavier's gonna come talk to you.
That's weird.
Blame Taryn for that one.
False
That
idols
was
are
not
just-
me, that was all him. I don't know exactly what he's gonna talk to you about, but I assume love and friendship.
That's awful.
I'm sorry.
What have
Be
you?
nice to him though.
Okay, fine.
He acts like a baby god, for real. Not your kind of baby god, but baby god. A
Ooh.
tantrum.
Tantrum.
Ask Latanda why they declined him to be a god.
Okay. She's like, Lathander and Belinda are like having lunch. And she's like, Lathander,
Yes.
you know about Xavier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did y'all deny him to be a god?
Have you met him?
No, but he apparently he's gonna visit me.
Have fun with that.
Don't make that face at me. Jesus.
I'm sure he'll give you his pouty face.
Now that Ophelia gives me one every day. He's like, whatever.
What do you
He said, have you met him? To me, so.
say? Yeah, you'll have a fun time with
Oh.
it. He's worse than me, actually. That's his lot.
Worse than you?
Yeah. Why? You might like him though, since you like me.
I don't know. I can only have one Ophelia before I blow my brains out.
You can only tolerate one of me, damn, okay? Fuck.
Love you though.
Yeah, sure you do.
Hangs up. But anyway, Tyr says, you've acquired your lantern, Taryn.
Fucking finally.
Now the next step is for you to climb the mountain.
Bruh, how long is that gonna take?
Not that long. The pathway is clear. I've cleared it.
So try to do that now, later.
Probably next session.
Probably walk it now.
So you can observe your new cool powers next session.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank Dan.
Work on it. Hey, we killed her dad. Oh, wait, I already
I
told you.
already told you.
I already
Yes,
told you.
it was the bells and everything.
Yeah. And, oh, we talked to Xavier.
Ew.
Yeah. We broke his spirit.
Still throwing tantrums?
Oh, yeah, definitely. He put our lip in a tree.
Well, if you at least, I guess, put him down for a bit,
Kinda did.
he
Emotionally.
won't do anything. He won't do anything then.
Yeah, no, he was kind of depressed.
He usually does that. He's done it before, but it's been harder to get him down, I guess, until now. So, good job on that, I guess.
Yeah, so maybe he'll stop
You'll have to watch out for Julia, though. Julia is much younger than him.
And she's fucking insane.
Yes, so if he stops the war, then Julia has much opportunity to take over the rest of the continent. But we can handle that.
Good point. Maybe we should tell him to keep the war going.
He'll figure that out. He's talking to Millennia, I think.
Yeah.
Well, she'll have fun with that.
Talk to your god.
What's up, Zon?
No, nothing's eating.
Sorry. He's, you went to Xavier's realm?
Yeah.
And look at you, got battle scars to prove it.
I also don't have my glasses.
You lost your glasses in there. I'll send you down a new pair tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I know how it is. Us warriors gotta see.
Yeah. So how you doing?
Looks at Calliope.
Well, lots of lots of issues on this end.
Nice. You guys enjoying it?
Yeah, battles always suit me well, but Diablos' minions have gone sort of astray, and it's hard to predict their movements.
Well, good night or good morning.
Yeah, Zod also got a concussion while he was in Xavier's realm.
See you later. Love you.
Love you too, Zod.
We are all, each of our gods' strangest followers.
You fucking are. I'm just eating. just cracks me up.
Thanks, Dad. Love you, Pimpus.
Love you.
Whatever the fuck's Millennia.
No, you can go take a look at Hayden's other brother getting revived, or you don't have to for the limbo timeline. You don't have to though if you don't want to.
Let's just do it real quick.
We're going to the limbo squad, and y'all are standing near the fucking beach, and you see someone appear like on the shore almost, where the tides meet. And they're like looking around, like out towards the sea.
I'm gonna revive him.
I didn't even ask any questions.
Oh, do you want to be alive again?
What the fuck were you?
Oh,
Or do you want to be alive again?
Who the fuck
Oh
are you?
God, do you want to be alive again?
What's going
Do you
on?
want to be alive
And
again?
She
Hayden's
married your brother.
is it even Hayden there, or y'all did just like
Yeah, he's there.
Hayden's like
That would be weird if he wasn't there.
Angus is like Hayden. Oh my
Do you
god.
want to be alive again?
Sure.
Okay.
My god.
Ew.
Jesus fucking
Sorry, I have a lot of
Christ.
things to worry about, so I need to like go through this.
Okay.
You're on our to-do list.
That's, yeah, you're on her to-do list, is what she says.
Then he's like, okay.
Hayden, give him the rundown.
Yeah, go.
And he says, and Angus is like, so you cured the curse? Yes, I have. I've cured the curse. He's like,
Let's teleport them to the living room so we can do the rest of our shit.
you do. And y'all go off, but you see Angus and Hayden talking. Since y'all went off, you won't be able to tell what their conversation is, but you see Felix look at, as y'all leave, you see Felix is like, seems excited, says something, but Hayden seems a bit sad with what they're talking about.
No, I wanted to hear it.
Oh, go
Too late,
ahead.
bye! You're too busy, so you can't tell him.
Ask next session.
Where were we going?
I don't know.
You teleported home.
We were busy.
What were we busy with? Who's reviving him?
I don't know. We revived him.
Rabbit just goes, we're busy, and then walks away. And Kira's like, yeah. Where are we going? Bro. He goes, can we all just go home?
You're already home.
With him? The two of them right
Yeah,
there?
you took him
yeah.
home, and
Well, then Kira's just hanging out with them. She has nothing else to do.
we're busy.
We're on our to-do list.
Sits
but
there.
nothing else better to do.
Well, yeah. Well, to-do list as in, I gotta get you done with so I can be back with my daughter when she ultimately gives me another update of the world ending.
You know that fucking puppet falling down into a thing? I just imagine what when the team leaves girl in tower unsupervised for 1 second, that's what she's doing. She's going on. That video makes me laugh so hard.
Well, now that we're in the palace again, she's near her.
Yeah, girl in tower's just chilling in her lab, so you didn't miss anything.
Good.
And she's just chilling. Nothing's gone wrong.
Oh.
Yet.
Yet.
Yes. What about the other brother? Is he also in the three of them now?
Maddox is just chilling on his own.
He's not over there.
No, he's just chilling on his own right now. He knows y'all revived him, but he's just chilling right now. He's talking to the kids actually. Hold on, I didn't kill. And actually, Gruntar's there. He's talking to them. Yeah.
Here goes over to Angus. She grabs Ribas. She's like, we should probably introduce ourselves. We just revive him and
Yeah,
then
and
just
he's
walk
like,
away.
hi, Dad. Oh my God. You can tell I have a picture of him.
Don't.
Kind of accurate, but his hair is more tied up. This is him,
Who?
Angus.
Oh.
This is Angus. They all kind of look the same. He's just chilling, and he seems excited. He's shorter than Hayden still. Hayden's still the tallest brother. And he's like, look at you, you've grown so tall, man. This is the last time I saw you. Anyway, are y'all reviving the whole family? Is this what I'm hearing from Hayden?
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh man, we can have all those gatherings and all that we used to do, and before you know, and you see Hayden like kind of like he like looks to the side. Hayden looks to the side, and he's like, it's not. Don't worry.
What's the word?
We don't like to talk about it. But I'm excited for the whole family. Not necessarily. I mean, Queen was a big issue, but I'm just happy to have the family back together again. And look at y'all. I mean, like, I think it's cool that he has another family out here.
Pause. She grabs her husband and pulls him aside. She says, am I going to have to kill your family at some point?
No, just some issues that we've had.
We'll be talking about this later. These are things I need to know before I go reviving
I
the
didn't
family.
I wasn't thinking about it until he mentioned the get-togethers and the things and.
It's one of your family members, Tyron or something.
No, it's just we had a big fallout after I decided to pull what I did. Well, that's when, before the Queen, I explored Limbo. I left the family on bad terms, and some of them blame me for it.
Which ones?
Felix does, third oldest. Demetrius did. Those are the only two so far. Some of them are iffy about it, but Maddox and Angus had no problem. It seems, anyway, considering how Angus is acting and Maddox is.
Well, I
So they
suppose
blame
I'll
you
do.
for going out on your own?
I sort of did split up the family. That's what he says to
What did you
me.
say?
A lot.
Well, and then come issues. We'll just kill them, I guess. Not be mean. She's like, I don't sound mean though. Okay. They'll still have a proper death because they'll be able to go. The reason we're reviving them isn't so they can live like forever and ever and ever. It's so that they can live normal lives. But I mean, if they're gonna become our enemies, they're gonna have to die.
Don't think they'd attempt murder.
You'd be surprised.
Well, Demetrius. But I don't think Felix would.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, I had a brother who tried to kill me. We remember how that went.
Well, we don't have to worry about Angus and Maddox for that.
You said the next one's Felix,
Felix, yes.
and he's angry at you.
Most likely. Still.
And maybe you shouldn't be the one to greet him.
That is very much true.
Hey, we'll have someone else greet him, and we'll probably have, I don't know, Angus, since he seems pretty friendly with everyone.
Yeah, Angus is
Okay,
like.
well,
Angus talks his ass off, by the way. He's just talking. And Ribus, you're caught up in the talking. He's like, and Maddox is like, dissociating really hard.
she walks back over and she goes, we never actually introduced ourselves. We just revived you. Hi, I'm Kira.
I know, I heard you're Hayden's wife.
Well, I'm also the kind of third creator.
Oh, that's fine.
He's the first.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're quiet. That's not good.
That's pretty cool. You know, I used to like travel around the world and stuff before I'd like drown on a boat.
Oh, that's how it happened.
Yeah. Yeah, the boat fell apart. I drowned. I was trying to find a way to lift a curse. Just trying to travel to like the fog and stuff, and it didn't work well. And yeah, the fog area over there. It's y'all know it's just fucking normal. It's just fucking chilling over there. It's like whatever.
Okay, well, glad you're back, I guess.
Yeah, I can finally explore this new world y'all created that Maddox was talking about. Should probably head out.
Maddox was talking?
He talks. You gotta poke him a bit. He likes to tell stories about the family.
Probably telling them over there.
Yeah, he's telling them embarrassing stories about Hayden when he was young.
I want to hear him. She goes wandering over.
Oh God! Oh God! He's like, he's like, well, I'm off to explore the world again.
Oh, wait, no, you have to wait.
He's already walking out the door.
Wait. Okay, you have to stay until we revive your whole family at least.
What do you? That's gonna take forever.
I know, but we had to because of Maddox and there's a lot of complications here. I need to make sure nothing goes wrong and you don't just like restart the curse or someone dies or something. Okay.
What?
So I'm keeping track of the kind of curse because yes, it was done, but also it's re-going through you guys. So at some point it's gonna get back to Hayden and R.
Oh. Okay,
So I need to
well,
watch it.
I guess I can. R's still alive?
Yeah, he's on another.
Jeez, I haven't seen R in like 40 years.
Well, I'm his patron, so I'm sure you'll see him soon.
That'd be cool. I don't know what he's up to now.
Fighting an evil god.
Sounds about right. He used to like fight ant piles when he was young.
Oh, same thing as, Diablos.
With Hayden. They'd get bit a lot. Anyway,
Yeah, they die a lot too.
the whole family does. Gear's like breaking apart.
Oh, she calls R on her head.
Ours, it's nighttime, so ours like fucking passed out. There's no response.
Oh my god!
Monday,
I need to know what the watch time says!
And you hear him, you don't hear anything for a second, and Zod, you hear it's Zod and Taryn. Do 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 do.
What the fuck?
What's the watch time say? It says next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Thank you. Watch out, the slime's gonna come through the bottom crack of the door.
What the fuck?
So y'all just look at the bottom door. You see like slide under the door and come into y'all's room.
Can I go animal handling to talk to go back?
Animal handling.
That's what talking
And then-
about. That's what ours.
Yeah, ours like next Wednesday.
Thank you, good
I
night.
go bed.
Brother's alive, bye.
Cool. You think ours already clocked out, bro? He's gone.
He'll probably visit next week, but next Wednesday is when the next thing is. So next Wednesday is when we get the third brother. What's his name?
Felix?
Felix, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you didn't seem too happy about
Well,
that.
I mean, Felix is cool. He really cares about everyone, but he's naggy. Like, really naggy. And he's not so friendly of Hayden either.
Well, we could kiss ass.
But I mean, what's sibling relationships without that, I guess.
Did Lottie bring that car back?
Yeah, she brought the car
Okay.
back.
I
Of
was
course she
saying, I
did!
thought she stole it
Look,
for
she's a bitch, but at least she returns the car back. And it's in good condition, too.
Sorry, I had to think about that.
Not that y'all can afford a new car, like,
No, but I could kill her for it.
you have a reason to kill her, even though you don't have a reason to kill her.
Like she does, yeah, not really. I'm gonna laugh when someone ultimately asks Kira about that. Yeah, that's what Kira has to say. Okay, it's bedtime. Night night.
Everyone goes to bed. It is a good long rest, and that is the end of this session. Touchdown.
Nice.
Hope y'all